That's because it is run by a benevolent god.
On a zoomed out scale, I think Golarion still works as a whole because they've leaned into the kitchen sickness a long time ago. It's not like they never obfuscated it with cool world building. It was just, hey, this is a wacky shit goes on all the time. This is our canon.
The reason that also works is that if you want to play a dark fantasy game, you go to Ustalav. If you want to play a steampunk game, you go to Alkenstar. If you want to play a Vikings game, you go up to the Crown of the World.
If you want to play all of them, you play Age of Ashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also a certain level of the
every
characters can
almost
fit
becomes
just
on itself
yeah.
like a microcosm.
And then whenever someone asks, "Hey, why aren't there ever big massive wars?" It's like, well, there was once.
There are. When
there was, yeah, but
we've realized as a society that if they get too big, no thanks.
Shit happens. Yeah, there's an entire section of land called the Impossible Land, scarred by magic of 20th level wizards going at it.
I mean, that's pretty much a standard for unless a D&D world is set. One of the purposes of the world is some kind of giant war. That tends to just be a thing. Most big countries in D&D settings just tend to leave each other alone. Maybe there might be at most espionage.
Yeah. Well, it's probably. In a way, it's mutually assured destruction. It's similar to the Cold War, right? It's just if you have the kind of magic that exists in these universes.
Yeah. Plus, there's perpetual third.
To fight with each other.
If you want to play a Cold War game, we've got Reign of Winter, which is explicitly the Cold War.
There's also third parties hostile third parties that can pop up at any fucking time.
Like Grotus?
Yeah, like Grotus, or your Tarbafon rises for the fucking
hostile.
7th time.
What?
I have to defend Grotus.
Grotus isn't hostile.
Grotus merely heralds the end of the world. He doesn't cause.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna be the guy that rings the doorbell to let Rova go down.
He's just showing up in front of Rova. The people with trumpets don't bring the king into a room. They're just there to announce that the king is coming.
Grotus
was Rovagug evil?
Rovagug is chaotic evil.
Oh, okay. Because I know he's kind of the equivalent to the Tarask, and the Tarask is unaligned.
The Tarask is explicitly a avatar of Rovagug.
Oh, okay. So they did account for the Tarask and Golarion.
Rovagug is evil in the same way that
Wait, so is Rovagug the one that's trapped inside Golarion, or is that the Tarask?
Rovagug is.
Okay.
Rovagug is. Yeah.
Golarion that's is the why Golarion gets Rovagug. So much attention from the gods.
I wish I could remember all the planet names, because Golarion is the cage, and then there's the green and the dead and
Rovagug.
Wait, is there I thought the dead planet
lock
was
that
just...
holds Rovagug was made by Abadar, but the key had to be turned by Asmodeus.
So people have to agree on it, and Asmodeus has a vested interest in the world not ending.
Well, I think all the gods, except possibly Rovagug, have vested interest in the world not ending.
Speaking of not ending,
right, sorry. Going back to our game. So we are in the woods.
Yeah, you guys are heading to the woods looking for the Seven Arches. At the behest.
We got attacked by some shadow creatures.
You got attacked by some shadowy fae.
Which were very cool. Those were very cool monsters.
Yeah, you are here on the request of Lemma Feldthorn.
And we're looking for Bolin.
Has asked you to bring Bolin to justice. He has made off with the gate key for the Seven Arch, and is...
Did she specify, alive, they want to bring him to justice, or,
preferably...
bad things happen to him.
Capture him so that he can be punished for his crimes.
I can punish him for his crimes.
There are three priorities in this request, which are A, disrupt whatever ritual he is doing, B, reclaim the gate key, and 3 capture him. She has given you a writ to pass through the Seven Arches Kingdom without being accosted, I guess, by the Oak Stewards.
Okay. So who has good survival skills?
I think that's me.
So I would suggest we. So it looks like some of us could use some healing.
Yeah, you guys take.
What kind of day is it at this point?
That's a good question. First of all, when you try and assess what time of day is, it is noticeably darker than it should be.
Okay.
The woods, they're spooky.
But you're pretty sure it's about 1 p.m.
All right. Well, I suggest we do some healing and find a place to camp, and then see what we can do about locating this dude.
It also appears that you are traveling south toward the location of Seven Arches, which you're following a druidic footpath that has been pointed out to you by Lemma. Farther along that path, it seems that there is an encroaching darkness, and you feel like the eyes of creatures are watching on you. You're not seeing, glowing eyes in the darkness, but
not even like the retroreflective reflections of eyes.
No, it's just just this emanating feeling of things in the dark watching you.
Charming.
Yeah, do some healing.
Khali has a pretty good first aid check, right?
And these are the things that attacked you in the woods as you started getting near the darkness.
I'm sure those are fine and a one-time thing. We'll never see them again.
Sure.
Yeah, positive.
You can pet the dog.
I pet that dog. I'm trained in medicine, but I only have a +3. You only get 1 every hour.
Khali should probably be doing the crafting medicine rolls.
Khali is our
Yeah,
is our,
I'm
is
not
our healer.
particularly good at medicine, so I think someone else should take that on.
It's Khali. She's our surgeon.
Khali.
I have area heal spells.
All right, I would be perfectly fine trying it out, but understand that you would be an experiment, as I am untrained in medicine. I got a +2.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea. I say that with all respect.
I need the anatomy lessons.
All of Kirrik's medical training comes from him just stabbing himself over and over again and figuring things out.
Cauterizing wounds. Cauterizing wounds. Go, go, go.
Alright, who am I treating first? Me or...
Yourself.
Me,
Well,
okay.
The healer is the highest priority.
So if I don't kill myself here.
I do have actual heal spells, so...
No healing
kill
done. You're
myself.
now immune for an hour.
At least I didn't kill myself. Alright.
She completely botches her own runes and just like, Lycaena, come here, your turn.
Lyciena's not sure how she feels about this, but she is, as usual, stoic.
Alright, you do. So if I don't kill anyone. There we go. I'm just very bad at taking care of myself. I think you guys should have realized this by now.
The fur gets in the way.
Where are these wounds at again? It's just all matted blood. Before you advance through the woods, does anyone want to change their exploration activities?
I was looking at it, and I don't know what I would change it to. I kind of like the investigation, honestly.
Shouldn't someone be trying to track this guy? I guess we haven't found tracks yet, have we?
You have not found any tracks. You are following more or less a single file natural trail in the woods.
What are the exploration activities again?
That's a big question.
That's a big question.
You can go onto your character sheet and go into, there's a section for it. I forgot what it was. Give me a second. Bear with me.
Yeah, in the actions tab and then the exploration sub tab, you can browse,
There it is.
and you'll see way more than will ever be
Okay.
relevant. Like, take a breather. I'm gonna take a breather.
You rest for 10 minutes, and you regain all your stamina points. Man, that is not something that's relevant to us at all.
Avoid notice. Gather impression. Gather dice. Make an impression. Well, there's one that says sense direction.
That is a thing. I believe that's a
Should
core
we-
thing.
Consider that one
That is a core thing.
for somebody. I don't know. How do I show what it does? Oh, that's good. It goes.
I do like that sense direction is just like it gives you examples of what you're doing with it based on your level of training.
Right. But anyway, if somebody has survival, which I'm not sure the Lycaena has.
I mean, I have
Should.
survival, but like I don't think this is a constant thing. It's just like something you do once per day.
Oh, okay.
But I
Survival too, but not amazing.
Some
But I'll go
environments
ahead and
changes.
drag sense.
Yeah, I
Sense
don't have
direction
survival
onto my
yet. It's
thing.
on my list of things to get. I don't have it yet.
I can roll a survival check for sense direction.
It'd just be nice to make sure we don't get lost, that's all.
Oh no, it's survival. It's not nature. Hold on. I'm an idiot. Man, I'm glad my
Okay.
character has higher intelligence than I do.
I feel like almost all of my characters end up with higher intelligence than I have. It either says something about me or about my characters.
Intelligence is a useful skill. Alright, so... That's weird. Hold on. Am I doing something wrong? Because I have... Like, I'm trained in survival. So when I clicked on the button, why did it only say +3? Because I go to actions, I go to exploration, I click survival, and it says roll +3. Oh,
I mean,
because I
if-
have
No
compass.
compass.
Yeah.
Shit. It's a gold for a compass? Hold on, can we go back and buy one really quick?
It's 2-day travel back to Seven Arches.
Fucking 2 days in, I'm just like, hey guys, I just realized I don't have a compass. It's just fucking staring.
I mean, you do have pretty explicit directions.
That's fair.
Following the pretty explicit directions, then.
Yeah, you do not, at this current time, feel that there is an expectation of getting lost in the woods. However, circumstances may always change, because I'm a cruel and terrible person.
Alright, so I got this. I am going to take some copper wire, wrap it in a circle around a bit of metal. I'm going to zap
You
it
say
a few
something, Adam?
times. I'm going to grab that bit of metal, put it on a leaf, and that will be my... And put the leaf in some water, and that will be my compass.
What did you say, Rachel?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Okay, I can't hear any of you, and I don't know why.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to get some coffee while you figure that out.
We'll just keep talking. Is Discord lighting up? Pop, pop. Gaming on a Mac.
Hello?
Oh, you're back to robot.
Well, I cut out for a second. Are we roboting again?
You're very
Oh,
robot.
completely there. Alright, let me try something.
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
We figured out Rachel's hearing issue.
It's the problem is Macintosh.
All right, I'm
Old
down to
Mac.
blame the Mac.
We went from she can't hear us to now she's a robot. And from there we go from to a robot
Just gone.
to just gone.
Oh, Nick, you watched that last episode of Husband Hotel?
No, I was going to, and it was like 5:30, and I was like, we should probably go to bed.
Oh, how dare
And
you be
then-
responsible?
And then here we are.
Here I am.
Oh, I saw you picked up uni.
Yeah, I said when I was buying Tekken, I was like, well, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Tekken 8.
Tekken 8.
I thought you said you were waiting until the matchmaking thing was fixed.
Tekken
Yeah,
great.
well,
Which
I was already
thought
buying
was
one
pretty good.
fighting game.
Do I sound better now?
You sound different, and
look-
there's a constant background static.
Yeah, so you're using your Mac mic. Your Mac mic. It's not a robot.
No, I'm not. But
Oh.
thank you for.
Do you have Crisp turned on in Discord? Oh, she's muted now completely.
I hear Discord setting noises emanating through the door.
Man, I have to write a cover letter. I don't want to write a cover letter. Is that table 2 or tableto?
Tableto. Log out. Yeah.
How is this, guys? Is this better?
Sounds better. You sound a little bit distant, but it sounds better.
I thought she sounded like right in my ear, but that might be because I had her turned up from before.
But,
I was gonna plug it in, so that way.
okay. I have a. All right. Alrighty then. That was fun.
I
Sorry,
brought
guys.
her the tablet so she could sign into it. And we plugged in the headset receiver, and then I walked out of the room with it. And she's like, "Wait a minute, how does this work?" But I have
In my defense, you didn't really explain anything.
I have a spot on my desk to keep it plugged in.
Okay. Well, I guess I better not need to type anything in Discord.
I mean, you can still use Discord on your desktop, but... okay, we can continue adventuring.
All right, we continue adventuring.
All right, some 50 feet or so yards to the south, this darkness starts to get more and more tangible, and before too many more moments pass, this almost this creeping wall of like a physical darkness is very, very slowly creeping out and expanding away from the point you're going. Inside the bubble, you can see these shadowy forms and figures moving about, and about at the center of it, you can see in this inky blackness, rough kind of gray shapes of the actual aiudara themselves.
You mean the arches?
Yeah. Your destination is in this sphere of darkness that is very slowly expanding out, and you can't count or really discern, but there are murky shapes at the center of it, like undulating and pulsating. They're vaguely humanoid, but you think that might be the distortion of being on the outside of the sphere, keeping you from seeing what's going on inside.
Yeah, that looks totally safe and fine. I don't see what the problem possibly could be.
Yeah,
Just out of curiosity, can you throw your light cantrip at it?
Throw it?
Well, I
Probably
mean,
with- I'm pretty sure light has a...
Try to cast light on a target inside the wall.
I could just like shoot a
Well, I guess you have to touch
that
it.
has light on it.
Just cast light on the wall. Just like touch it and cast light.
Yeah, I mean...
I kind of want to test how magical this is. I mean, it's definitely magical, but like,
there's a first step necessary for this test, which is someone having the light spell prepared.
does Lycaena not have light? Did we make Khali glow?
Yeah.
Oh, you do have light.
Glow.
Yeah, she has light. She doesn't particularly like casting it, but she has it. Yeah, I mean, I have the light spell, but like... Okay, people really think that's the best idea.
How, like, the wall is like tangibly solid, right?
No, it is a threshold of darkness.
Okay. That changes everything.
Okay, if you say so.
It's everything in it isn't obscured in darkness. It is like almost as if it's somewhat intangible. The colors are muted, and
is he trying to pull this whole fucking place into the what's it called? Shadowfell? No, maybe. Hold on, let me pull my finger
the place you go when you lose at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, that one.
Hell?
No, that's the place you go when you lose at Dragon Ball.
No, that's also the place you go when you lose to Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless you're in America.
The
Then
home
it's
for
Shadowfell.
infinite losers.
Yeah. They really didn't want to admit that they were actually killing people in Yu-Gi-Oh! And so no, they just send them to the Shadow
It's like
Realm.
we're sending you to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
No, it's like one of the adjacent planes to the material plane, and I forgot what it was called.
You're thinking of like the umbral shadow plane. That's a possibility. But these are fey creatures, and those are not really of that.
Right, the ones you just fought are Shadow Plane creatures.
Yeah.
Well, you're the guy with intelligence, so
You're the guy with brain.
the Netherworld is what it's called now.
well, that's not particularly creative, but probably not inaccurate.
They played Minecraft.
Okay. So is this place being pulled into the nether?
Um,
Can we tell?
Or is it like overlapping more closely than the rest of the material plane?
click on that button.
I'm done for buttons. Oh, shadow shift field. I feel like I should. Oh,
You don't know what explicitly is happening. Is this like a rupture in the planes? Is this a tear? Is this like seepage or leakage? Or is this an effect that is being powered from that plane? Like the specificities of that are not necessarily known. Although yeah, you may gain greater insight by being in the area, which is, risking yourself into the worst of it.
I'm a curious
I hate
guy.
to be the one to ask this question because, it seems like an unfortunate statement, but we are going to have to go into it, right?
Eventually, yeah, but I'd like to know.
Yeah, you can clearly see the gray stone, the gray stonework of the seventh arch circle. It's not even in a circle; they're just kind of like about 50 feet from the edge of the sphere to you.
So, given the fact that we're going to have to go in there anyway, mightn't we just as well accept that and, move on with our lives?
I mean, I was about to step in, like, before you. That was my whole plan. I was just going to walk into it and then see if I can discern anything more specific.
All right. Khali, Lycaena, and Kirrik, you will see Teriani step through the threshold of this shadowy energy. The first thing you'll see is that all the color drains out of him. He becomes a grayscaled version of himself. Teriani, you can the area inside you can see much more clearly now, rather than it being kind of darkened blobs and shapes. You can instead see that there is you can see more clearly the structures and creatures inside now that there's no barrier obscuring that kind of thing. So I'm going to pull you to a new map here.
Let's
see, pull to scene.
Oh, is that why you were checking earlier?
Yeah. So those of you outside can kind of see the same thing, but in much more vague and less defined forms. Teriani, you can see that there are 3 humanoid, what you suppose to be druids.
I only see 2.
Well, you can see 3 now.
Yeah. And a unicorn.
And a unicorn. The under
that papa is really cool. Its horn is just going out.
Under these looming gray arches in the center of the forest is a crude altar that has been carved with planks and vines. This unicorn is strapped down to it, crying out in pain and writhing and struggling against these lashes holding it down. It is bleeding and wounded and bloody. The area is choked with mist, and you see these black and white lit torches providing illumination to the druids, who are muttering incantations and clearly participating in some sort of ritual. You also see that the source of the darkness and the shadowy energy is being pulled out of the unicorn and spreading into the area on all sides. The druids have raised staves, are very clearly aware of you, and are in positions to defend themselves.
Oh, okay.
So let's. I'm gonna move.
I'll wave people in.
Yeah, let's get everybody else in here.
Like, we need to interrupt this now. This is happening.
Yeah, they'll immediately start attacking once you step into the zone. So we'll get straight to.
So I have a couple technical questions.
Okay.
How long is this since our last thing? Like, it's obviously been at least 2 hours because we did some
It has
healing.
been 19 minutes and 30 seconds.
Well, no, because we did healing, remember?
Oh, after the healing,
Healing
it has
doesn't
been
take
19
an hour.
minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, so... Alright.
That is impressively precise.
Well,
I assume if we didn't find this in a certain amount of time, we would have had a different problem.
Oh, it's all
Just
sepia.
I know, it's kind of cool. Are we rolling combat, or do I have time to cast a spell?
you don't have time to cast a spell. As soon as you step through the threshold, you begin to feel that the shadowy area here is literally tearing at you, which will trigger initiative. And also the druids are aware of you and have been waiting for you to step through the threshold before they attack.
Oh, we're nice people. They just wanted us affected by the bullshit.
It could be nice people, we don't know.
They're sacrificing a unicorn.
Maybe it's a bad unicorn.
It's a unicorn!
I mean, they are sacrificing it, and we're against the people that are doing the sacrificing, so I'd like to keep the unicorn alive on account of if we free it, it might fuck one of them up.
That's true. Unicorns are pretty nasty.
Lycaena, initiative roll, please.
Oh, sorry.
Nice work. Roll an initiative.
Fuck, I'm gonna spot.
All right, be
I don't
careful.
like
This is a tough fight. Kirrik.
Oh, thanks for the warning.
I know. If only you're I was planning on throwing a runic weapon on you if you're within range, but if I have to move to you, I'm stop. I can't do all
Well,
that.
But before you start figuring how you want to deal with these guys, all of you will become aware once you step into this zone that it is physically painful, and this shadowy energy is not something that you can maybe not address.
What? Oh, we can maybe do something about it. Well,
Well, I mean, it's coming out of the unicorn, so we need to free the unicorn pretty much as soon as possible.
when initiative's rolled, I'll shift my eminence to my bangles, the AC,
We love bangles.
and then I'll move forward, and then I'll just end turn. No, wait, I want to end turn there. I've got laser beams.
Hey, we're using the thing.
Hold on, maybe. Am I in range?
Deal?
Oh, I'm not in range. Big woof.
It just does damage.
Yeah, it does damage, Joseph.
Optic blast with your hands. It's optic because you have to see them.
Maybe he just stole Iron Man's gloves and just has little Iron Man cannons on his hands.
There's no way for me to get 5 feet further without making Joe have to move. Alright, yeah, I'll do that here. Wait, actually, I don't even have to take my turn, do I?
And what kind of bonus is that for your things that's a circumstance bonus?
Hold on. I'm gonna do this differently. I'm gonna stay here. Shift eminence when I roll an initiative to get the bangle active, and then I'm just gonna delay my turn until Teriani's turn.
Okay.
Right. I'll move you after Teriani.
Yeah, I mean, it does kind of suck. They have to give up your kind of good placement initiative if you want the runic weapon, but
Initiative doesn't matter.
I mean, there's not a
it
big.
kind of does. I mean, I guess all that would effectively happen is you run in and get smoked by the rest of them.
Yeah.
So it's probably better that we have our initiatives together. Why is
So,
it Lycaena's turn?
Because
that's what I was.
I'm hitting weird buttons. Okay.
How dare you?
Right. All right. First one to go is one of the druids. They clearly have empowered their their staves, which you would, being adventurers, would know what's up with that. But he is going to single action move up near this archway. And Teriani, you were the first one through.
Yep.
He is going to... I sure hope this works.
I hope it doesn't kill me.
Target you with a finger. Oh, it didn't give the someone has cast a spell.
I got it from Nick.
No, the automation or the mystification stuff. Every time I join in, it seems like my settings change, and I don't know why that's happening.
Oh no, a lot of my settings reset. I had to go through and change the things.
He targets you with a black and white laser because colors are muted right now, and fires a beam at you, which critically hits you.
Damn.
Oh, goodbye, guys.
You will need to double this.
That could be worse.
8 damage. And you are stricken with cold and are suffering from the critical hit effect of Ray of Frost.
Okay. All right, next person's turn.
Next person is this druid here. He is going to move adjacent to the other foot of the arch and do the same thing, but this to Lycaena. And keep you guys from getting into the room. So it's the same spell, but I didn't roll amazing numbers. So now it's Teriani's turn.
Lycaena was ready for that. She was like, "Oh, that looks painful. I don't want to get hit by that." I'm going to turn around, put my hand on Kirk's weapon and run it down, and runes appear along the blade behind my hand. Cast runic weapon.
What a good spell.
And then I'm going to blow a focus point. No, I still have one action, so I don't have to blow a focus point for it. I can just do things. I'm going to throw the Nudge Fate onto Kirrik too, because he is probably going to be doing this first. And you will have to apply the effect unless you changed it so that I can.
I don't think you can.
And then my familiar, I don't know if I could find. Oh, it's up there.
Where is it?
Should have been on me.
There's no effect for me to apply.
Right click and click extempore effect.
No, that won't actually do the effect. I put the effect somewhere.
Oh, okay. And the familiar of balanced luck is going to give Kirrik, since I assume he's running in first, a +1. I can't apply that either, so let me just do that.
Buffing your guy. That one will drag over. That's the one that I made because I didn't like the art for it. No, it's got good art. Look at it.
So you have all the things. Go get him, champ. My spider's your good luck charm.
I believe Kirrik can solve this problem.
1, 2 move actions. And attack with Barrow's Edge. Am I two-handing right now? Hold on. Is it fair for me to have started this with my weapon in 2 hands so I can normally hold it?
It would be in whatever position you want the most.
Oh, no, that's change grip 1 hand, which means I have it 2 hand. Yeah, okay, never mind. I gotta learn how to read this.
Let's Successful hit. Oh boy, combat over.
Runic Weapon's such a fucking good spell.
Yeah, it is.
Well, he doesn't get a turn. How's that for action economy?
That's why I picked him. Alright, that's my turn.
Hey, Khali.
Okay, let me see the thingies that I have.
Like what I'm about to do is going to make me a target.
The ruler thing measures distance, right?
It does.
Cool. Ruler thing. Click. The ruler thing does not like me. Are these like the special arch thingies that are magical? Quick question.
Arguably, yes. These are the actual Aiudara gates.
They're not like on right now, so passing through them, like they're just like they just look pretty.
Yeah, they're stone hinges.
Okay.
But yeah, curiously, they're not in any kind of a circle.
I mean, a circle doesn't seem like a very efficient way to arrange them, to be honest. Like, because then everybody is stepping into the small area. So if there's a lot of foot traffic running through the arches,
I mean,
you're just kind of.
You just make it a big circle.
Sorry, I'm trying to determine distances. I don't remember how long or how far I can throw bombs. Kind of. I think it's 20 feet with my fire.
You got Farlobber, so a range increment is 30 feet. And the distance between you and the nearest guy is 45, so you can throw that at a -2. And it will calculate that automatically.
Oh, okay. We're gonna assume that I had a bomb in my hand.
Okay.
Amazing. Amazing.
I can throw it at him and it'll just auto-calculate it.
Yep. You also have the ability to get closer if you want.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
I know, right? I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna throw a bomb.
You missed, but roll damage because you do splash damage on a miss. Nice work. You have a final third action.
Yeah. How many bombs do I have?
I don't know. Looks like you have 2 more alchemist fires and 1 more bottle of lightning.
Some more lightning. Actually, can I take cover behind this arch? Am I far enough behind it?
Yeah, you
Or
could.
am I- Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I will give you the cover. The cover action here. Take cover toggle. We're gonna give you standard cover because you have a feature that you can get behind. All right. The next thing to go is the effects of this planar incursion that you're in. Everybody, please make a fort save.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And I've prompt there
you have
for
a
you.
button.
All right. Everybody but Kirrik managed to hit the button.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see here. Kirrik, you succeeded. There are all of these little micro tears in your skin and on your body as this shadowy essence is like looking for a way to just shred your body. Kirrik, you are able to ignore it because you're just made out of better things. Khali, you are as well. But Lycaena and Teriani succumb to some of the effects and will take force damage as little tears erupt all over both the outside of your body as well as the inside. You take 7 points force damage. Well,
I drop.
And that's all that happens on that initiative count. Lycaena, the world itself has destroyed Teriani.
How is the unicorn currently tied down?
It is lashed with ropes and vines. It is doing its best to thrash violently to get up, and it is clearly in a panicked, delirious state.
Do I think I can get it free?
You could probably, with a single action with something sharp, cut the rope.
Okay. I'm going to use a free action to yell at Khali, fix him, and then actually no, I'm going to cast stabilize. Stabilize is a single action, isn't it?
It is. Well,
That won't be particularly effective. Like every round, I'm going to get knocked into dying again.
Which means after like 3 rounds, you just die.
Yeah.
Possibly.
But I'm not the party healer.
You can't Baldur's Gate a potion at me.
How far away
unless...
We'll dump as many potions down your throat as I need to.
Yeah, and Khali's too far away for me to cast 3 action heal and get everybody. So
I mean, I think moving or 2 action heal to get him up and then moving towards the unicorn is probably a pretty efficient turn.
Yeah.
Because the unicorn is pretty far away.
The unicorn's a 2 action move.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean.
All right.
If you can get there and free the unicorn right now, it might be worth it, but you're going to get there right next to a panicked unicorn and 2 druids that are going to absolutely be pissed at you.
That's fine.
Can you free the whole ass unicorn in 1 action?
Appears so.
Yeah.
Oh, then that's probably worth it, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's double move to there. Come on. Why can't I move?
I don't know.
Oh, because I'm on the ruler. That's why. How do I get off the ruler?
Click the little guy, or click the dash corner box.
That did not work. Okay. Get to the unicorn.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna use my star knife to free the unicorn.
All right, yeah, you can with a quick slash. It seems like yes, the druids have this thing tied up. They have it lashed so that it can't move and escape, but it doesn't seem like they have tied it up in like a cruel, painful way, and that there is like a quick way to release it. But clearly, it is very wounded and has definitely had some sort of essence drain going on here. In fact, now that you get up close to it, here's some good art.
Ooh.
Not the pony. That's a long horn.
And now I'm going to add the unicorn to the initiative.
But that didn't immediately fix the darkness thing.
It doesn't. No.
Might need to be. It might be worth throwing a heal spell on the unicorn.
The next.
Well, I only have so many actions.
Yeah.
So.
The next thing to happen. So round 2 will start. The unicorn will spend an action shaking off the loose ropes, getting to its feet, and in a wild, you can tell that this is wild panic, not like malice or hatred, or maybe malice and hatred at the world and the universe. It's going to try and gore you with this beautiful unicorn horn.
Seems reasonable enough. I was sort of expecting that was going to happen.
And it hits. For don't make unicorns mad damage.
That's fine.
Apparently.
My scene's down.
Oh no.
Things are happening.
Things are happening. And then its third action is going to, in fits of anger and hatred, move adjacent to that guy. And
how are you guys' animal handling?
Oh, good. Don't blame it.
it doesn't look like this effect is, or this whole like shadowy incursion effect is working on the druids or the unicorn. But it may be because they're participating in the ritual themselves, even though the unicorn isn't necessarily.
So voluntarily.
One of them will shout out to the person who has the active turn here. Says, "I'll take care of them. You, I'll take care of them. You capture the unicorn." And then it's going to try and throw a knife at Khali. Dagger, range strike. Terrible miss. It will then close the distance and try and hit you with a staff.
Ow.
Oh no, he shillelagh'd.
And by staff, I mean shillelagh. And by shillelagh, I mean miss. And that should have been a map, so it's even worse. The druid adjacent to the unicorn is going to cast a spell on the unicorn. Which hits, and the vines covered in sticky sap and such manifest out of the druid's hands and start to cover and tangle up along the unicorn. So it is under the effect of a Tanglefit spell. That was 2 actions. It's going to use 1 action to hurl a knife at Kirrik. Familiar of Balanced Luck, +1. right, Kirrik, you're up.
I could with anything to help Lycaena.
Everybody should have some elixirs of life on them.
I do have healing potions on me.
Yeah, you're all the way over there, though.
You should have feelings posters on them. Posters, elixirs of life on you.
Yeah, I
We all
do.
got some.
Just deciding.
I mean, you can decide that, like, you don't like Lycaena that much. That's reasonable enough.
I think I've decided that I don't want to get near that unicorn.
Also reasonable.
Minister Elixir of Life.
Move, draw, and
Apply.
All right. Let me just apply healing to this Rebel Oaken Steward.
You're welcome. I really need you to pass the fortitude save that's coming up, so that wasn't a waste of time.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, Khali, it's your turn. You've been engaged in melee combat with an angry druid lady.
There, it is a very real possibility that I will die if something.
Yeah,
but I would also need to pass the elixir of life anyway, because then I'll just drop a wounded. Man, I'm in a shit spot.
Well, you're not a totally shit spot if I can stay up.
Yeah. Also, I will have a turn before we get damaged again.
Could I safely move away from this person? There aren't. Unless you're specific.
Maybe.
Attacks opportunity are not standard, but it is possible he has one. So.
If you wanted to ensure explicitly that he cannot attack you, you could take the step action, which would move you a single square.
Yeah, that is a whole action for a packet square, though. Okay. You don't have, like, ranged healing, do you?
Unless I yeeted a potion at you, no.
Only Baldur's Gate
I
style.
that does that.
I think I'm the only person with ranged healing.
Do you think I'd feasibly be able to drag Teriani out of the field?
Probably.
It would be. It would not be as effective as giving him a potion and letting him walk out himself.
Okay. Let's see. Moving to him is an action, and potion, and grabbing it and using it would be 2 more, right?
Yeah, you would move, you would draw, you would deliver.
Okay. Alright, well, let's hope this person can't punch me. I'm gonna move over to Teriani.
Hey! Oh.
He would try and punch if he weren't so dang slow. So slow that he didn't have a reactive strike.
Alright, cool. And then I want to use... Which one of these does better? This one does better. I want to use this. How do I...
What is this?
This. I have a normal healing potion that does a little more than my other ones. But I don't actively know how to.
In your inventory under consumables, you can click on it, and then there should be a use button.
Yeah, click the picture, or expand the language.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's so good. All right, that was a good action from Khali.
Yep, and then my turn, right?
Not yet. Teriani, you regain consciousness, which is a surprise because you don't recall ever falling unconscious. What you remember is that time just kind of slowed down to a crawl, and you were trying to move, but it was like you were underwater, or your body wasn't listening to you. And you desperately wanted to move because you saw, outside of all of this combat going on and outside of the druids and the unicorn, you saw through the gates something. Tell me what you saw through the gates.
Oh shit. Is this supposed to be something I like or something I hate?
It's up to you.
Let's feed into abandonment issues. The backside of people walking away.
Yeah. So you look through the gates and you see, like, the party here abandoning you to die. You see whatever it was, those that you met beforehand just having lost contact and ignoring you and turning away. Standing adjacent to the small arch, off in the distance here, west of the unicorn that nobody's really interacted with, there is a humanoid figure, or mostly humanoid figure. They're wearing like a shadowy jacket, but a thick, furry mask. Everything here is in black and white, but this man stands in stark color. He's wearing this kind of ivory furred mask with just horns coming out of the sides, like not like antlers, but more like a goat horn kind of a deal. Staring at you with this just incredible feeling of menace. You can't make out a face, just this furry, like thick woolen kind of coat around the mask. And you can't really see him either. It's just like these are impressions that you get because you're clearly dreaming, and this is what you remember as you wake.
Weird.
You also have gained one of your first awakened deviant abilities.
Ooh, can I use that now?
You can use that now.
Okay.
This is a level 4 feat.
Okay, so fastest way to apply that beats. Was it control space? Yeah. Or away. You gain 1 awakening benefit for a deviant feat of 4th level or lower. Okay. So that's awakened power, and I just kind of drag that on.
Yep.
I need like 2 seconds because I wasn't actually prepared for this right now. That'd be a bit before something like this happened.
A 4th level feat on session 2.
Yeah, I wasn't. Also, that was I could have used a deviant ability and maybe save myself from getting crit. So I'm kind of an idiot for that. So I'm going to grab the Awakening to compress my Flicker, so that the attack I choose to use it against.
Compress Flicker.
Yep. Okay. Going to steady myself for a second, and I need to do this. I'm going to draw and use a potion. gotta be kidding me. And I'm going to... All right, I'm going to take an action to figure out the fastest way to get this shadowy effect to stop working. Like, do I heal the unicorn? Is there something in that direction we need to do?
Now that you've been exposed to it without needing to make a check, you know that you will need to do a 2-action check with Arcana to potentially disrupt
okay.
or basically pull the material plane more into it. And it's not like potentially casting a spell or anything. It's just this is something that you can disable temporarily as long as you're concentrating on it. You would also know that Dispel Magic would work, but I don't think you have access to that.
Nope. And how far away am I from the edge of the spooky stuff? Like, this all happened like as soon as you walk in, so the veil is right there, right?
Right, but it is also slowly getting bigger.
Is it within... I think crawl is at half speed, right? Is it within 15 feet?
No.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like you'd be able to get out of it this turn. You probably could next turn.
Okay.
And I guess I should actually make it your turn.
Yep, I still have... I'm going to spot. I'm wounded 1. I'm probably going to drop next turn. I have 1 action, and I'm trying to figure out the best use of it, because I think I want the Nudge Fate to stay on Kirrik. I guess I'm going to... let's see. That guy is going to target Khali. So... I am going to draw a health potion and then use my my focus spell, Patron's Puppet, which I guess I can't. Would I be able to use it?
Yeah.
Trigger
when
it
your
seems
turn
weird
begins.
Yeah. So that my spider moving isn't the significant part. The significant part is I'm using a hex so that I can have my familiar of balanced luck. Give a +1 status bonus to AC on Khali. So Khali, drag that effect onto you because I can't do this for you, and then the selection should be +1. Ooh. That's all my actions. I have a potion in my hand. And that's all I can do.
All right. You have a plan for disrupting this field. Hopefully you survive long enough.
I have 7 health. I just need it not to do the same amount of damage.
Kirrik and Lycaena, because you saved before, you are immune to this effect. But the 2 babies up in the corner need to give me another Fortitude save.
Wait, I saved against it before.
I didn't save against it.
I'm gonna use your point.
Saved against it
Well,
before.
you guys, if you saved, you're immune.
Shit.
Oh.
You're gonna meet the guy in the mask again.
I know. Do I get another Awaken to Power?
Okay. Teriani. Good
Not
luck.
7.
Good luck. It's not 7.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that sucks. I'm dying 2 now. And if I don't get brought up this turn, I am 1 failed save away from death.
You did manage to get a glimpse of what you need to do to disable the field.
Yep.
Lycaena.
All right. Well, we'll check something.
Okay. I think if I move to here, problem that it's a double move to get to our dying witch friend, which means I can only cast
that with a single action, which is a touch.
single action, which is a touch.
Can you get within range of your spell with a single move action? In the range of the 2-action version?
Yeah, but I don't know what difference that makes.
+8 healing.
Oh, yeah.
And you're not as out of combat as coming all the way to me.
30 feet away is like here-ish.
Yeah, which is... God, I don't know that I can. Because if I move 30 feet...
Oh, not quite. I can't.
My single move for me is only 20. I'm wearing a breastplate. So I can't do it.
Oh, you're not even close. Okay.
So,
you can get
I'm gonna have to move.
You can get 10.
I can't actually even get to you with a double move because double move is for me is 40 feet. I forgot that I was wearing medium armor.
Yeah.
So
it's worth mentioning. I did by going unconscious. I do drop my health potion.
Closest I can get is there, a double move, and that's not in range to do a touch spell.
Yep.
I
mean, I guess we'll just have to rely on Khali to get me up again, but she's going to have some problems with the other druid.
Yeah, I can do a heal. I can do a 3-action heal, but that won't help you. It'll potentially help me and the unicorn. And any of the druids in the range.
I mean, the explicit action is the thing, but if you described it earlier as the shadowy stuff is coming out of the unicorn, right?
Yeah, it is clearly a focal point of this ritual. The druids are still chanting and participating in it, so there's a lot of components here, and also the gate itself seems to be tied into it. The gate that has platform is set up in front of.
Okay, but I mean, healing the unicorn might help. But the unicorn doesn't have missing health, so
yeah, it's not really that it's missing hit points; it's that it's having its life drained.
I'm not sure how fixable that is with the heal spell.
You could. It's mostly panicking and out of control. You could possibly get it to instead of continuing to murder everything in the entire world. Calls it to flee by calming it down with some animal ability, nature checks, or perhaps by frightening it to flee.
Yeah, that was just that I have those capacities, which I don't. So, I'm gonna do something which is probably fairly selfish, but I think it's my best move at the moment. I'm gonna do a double. I'm gonna do a heal myself. With a 2-action heal.
That's good.
And then I'm gonna move.
You want to move onto your feet?
Yeah, then I'm gonna stand up.
You were downed, right? So you probably need to pick up your weapon before you do things still.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Don't worry about that next round.
Dang.
I dropped my star knife. My sphere was sheathed, so.
Well, yeah, and the star knife's not really your main combat weapon, so picking it up, it could be an after combat activity.
No, but it is kind of a religious symbol in its own way.
I need Desna.
True. I don't care about Desna.
You need... Right, that's true. I forget. All right.
Yeah, who cares about the space between the stars?
I have stood you up. The unicorn's turn. Unicorn MVP gonna gore this druid.
I was sort of hoping the unicorn would do that, honestly. I was sort of thinking to myself, if we don't get up, maybe the unicorn will take care of part of this problem.
Horn attack.
Are you kidding me?
It's a miss.
All right, come on, do it again, unicorn.
Horn attack.
We believe in you, unicorn.
There you go.
Hey, there we go.
Oh. What is that? Dealt more damage to Lycaena.
Horn attack.
Why is he attacking me?
He's not.
Yeah, no, like, he's dealt damage to Thing, but, like, earlier he dealt more damage to Lycaena than he's doing to him now.
Well, you know.
All right. Druid's turns. I think that goes away. No. All right. Oh man, split choices here. Clearly that guy's getting outclassed by the unicorn and they need to recapture it, but clearly Khali is a problem. So I'm gonna do a coin flip.
Oh no.
On a 1.
Khali's just doing basically CPR.
Yeah, on a 1 he's gonna go bonk the cat, and on a 2 he's gonna go help capture the unicorn.
Sorry, unicorn, but please be a 2.
Hey, it's a 2. All right, so he's gonna move adjacent to the unicorn, and going to try and gather up these cut ropes so that they can rebind it, and hopefully the other one can do that.
I'm sort of hoping these druids are like the Abbott and Costello of druids.
No, they're malicious and somewhat competent.
That's really unfortunate. Can't they be like benign or at least incompetent?
This one that's wounded is like, you have to finish. We can't be stopped. This is all in Wild Song, so you don't really hear it.
Well, we hear it. We just don't understand it.
He's gonna move here to flank the unicorn and try and get it immobilized so that they can stop. It's
Kirrik's gonna move to flank him with the unicorn.
They're very, very invested in this ritual working.
I like the idea that the unicorn is like technically an ally, but it can still kill us.
Yeah.
Like, it's an ally in so much as we're on the same side at the moment.
Ally of convenience.
The enemy of my enemy.
Hey! He manages, with a critical hit, to lash the unicorn, not down, but tripped up, and have it grabbed by ropes. So it is in a position where they can try and tie it down and continue this ritual. But I don't think Kirrik's going to stand for that. I don't think Kirrik's going to be here for that.
Kirrik?
Oh, wow.
Yep. Because he has good odds of one-shotting.
He has good odds of talking to the friends he's on the phone with.
There's 20 damage.
Yeesh.
Kirrik's just walking around slicing people in half.
Listen, I gave him runes. He's using them.
The other druid that valiantly went to recapture the unicorn sees that he is alone, and he is also the last one chanting. He throws his hands up and surrenders. And when he does so, and he stops chanting, the ritual seems to ebb away, and the normal parts of the forest begin to reappear. I can hit the button that makes that go away unceremoniously.
All right. Can I get a heal?
We're still potentially in combat because the unicorn is still crazed.
Okay.
But now it's Khali's turn.
Cool.
Please heal me.
Yeah,
Wake up and immediately try to end the ritual.
That potion that Teriani had, can I use that on him?
Yeah, you can collect and then give.
Cool.
And I will go ahead and click the use button out of my inventory so that it's not awkward. You recognize it. You made this for me.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, hey, max points.
Yeah, good job. You are way better at using your healing potions on me than I am.
It's so funny that a single elixir is half health.
We are first level characters, honey.
Not for long.
Was that 2 actions or 1?
That was 2.
It'd be 2 actions. 1 to retrieve, 1 to administer.
The field's gone, so I don't think I need to pull out another potion. But at the same time,
the field's gone. We're probably fine.
Everybody resisted it except for Teriani, so, how much do you care about him?
I'm the good luck charm.
He's a good luck charm.
Without me, Kirrik wouldn't have one-shot them. It probably would have taken 2 hits to kill him.
I have 2 hands. I can throw a bomb with one and hold a potion in the other.
Yeah, but don't mix them up. You're going to throw your potion and drink your bomb.
That would be fun. Yeah, I guess just for safety, I'm gonna just get one of my potions ready. In case some disaster happens in the next, 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm the fragile one now.
So I think that would be all of my actions.
Teriani, you're conscious again. You did not have a weird visitation this time.
Okay.
When you're able to confirm with Lycaena, you didn't have a weird visitation either. We can maybe talk about that.
That's going to be a conversation. I think I just... Because there's no way I'm going within range of the unicorn. That would be stupid. I think I just grab my dagger that I no doubt dropped on the ground. Is there a button for that? Oh, I guess not. I guess it doesn't automatically drop the item.
It's supposed to automatically drop it.
I have sheath and drop still available for my dagger.
It's supposed to do things that it's not doing, and that's fine. I'll fix it. PF2 workbench .options.
Oh, one action, grab my dagger. One action, stand up. One action. Oh my God, Khali, thank you. I was so scared.
That was so scoopy.
Down and up and down and up.
Any kind of animal handling would require me to be close, right?
Yeah.
Which way is...
You don't have to put yourself adjacent danger.
Okay. Since we are still in... Maybe I don't grab my dagger. Would this be close enough to attempt to command an animal?
Yes.
Okay. And I will kind of do some weird motions that probably look a bit awkward to other people, and kind of try to portray calmness to him through body language.
I've got a nature button for that.
What?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, little buddy.
A nature button?
Yeah, it's in the chat there.
I didn't realize unicorns are so giant.
What did you do to this nature button?
What did I do to it? I clicked it.
No, you don't understand. Like, I click on the button, I get 2 pop-up boxes.
Oh, what do they say?
One of them is a completely untyped check with a single +1, and the other one is the actual nature check that has my wisdom and my trained modifier attached.
Probably because you can command an animal with diplomacy if you're a druid.
Oh, okay.
Hey, success! It chills. All right, now the encounter's over.
All right, I was good for something. All right, I walk back over here. I pick up my dagger so I don't lose it.
Cool. Is the unicorn calm now?
Yeah, the unicorn chills out.
I calmed the unicorn down.
Is
I'm a
it
hero.
calm enough for me to go up to it?
No, it is not, because it's going to shake free of the loose ropes now that the druid isn't binding it, and it will immediately bound off into the darkness.
I thought for a second that druid was getting gored, I'll be honest. It's like, oh, level head now. Fucking stab. Run off with the druid dangling from its horn.
The unicorn didn't want to do violence, it just wanted to get the heck out of there, and it was just blood-furied.
I mean, I think it still wanted to do violence.
Yeah, but it bounds out of there.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, unicorn.
You saw a unicorn.
So it's a bit more obvious now that the ritual was pulling either this area to the Shadowfell or the Shadowfell to this area. But the Nether, fuck.
There was some cross-contamination going on. You can see that the area is littered with small, dead creatures that have had their life, or that have been ripped to shreds, similar to how you were.
Okay. Now that I experience it, can I knowledge check some more about, like, what that ritual was intending to do?
Yeah, I got a button for you here. Click.
Ooh.
This was one of your several theories was more or less explicit. This was cross-planar seepage that was active, that was using the unicorn as fuel to channel a connection to the Aiudara to pour this shadow energy into the area.
Why would the connection to the Aiudara pour the shadow energy to this area? Where does the Aiudara lead?
Don't know.
Also, don't we have a druid here that we might want to talk to?
Yeah.
Probably. Can I treat wounds on Teriani?
Yeah, you guys can be setting yourselves up. This druid has surrendered. It is a hard-faced woman. Look at the art. This is a lady. It's the same art from before.
Okay. Oh, that is a big tooth holding his cloak up. That's kind of awesome.
Darn. Well, I tried.
The matted fur just gets in the way. Here, can
You
you
don't
try
have
on me?
you don't have matted fur.
Oh, she did use that on me.
She has not succeeded on only one medicine check her entire career.
I've succeeded on, I think, 3, actually. Just only 1 today.
Lycaena will approach the druid and offer them. They've surrendered?
Yeah, it seems like there's like not that they were cowarding. They didn't surrender out of fear or cowardice. The impression you can get from this fierce, defiant face is that it's clear that you have won, and that further fighting is useless.
Can I use diplomacy to try to make them not hate us so much?
Yeah, make an impression.
Some fucking steward. This goddamn druid was torturing that animal.
Isn't that like the opposite of what druids do?
I'm going to glare at him.
Are unicorns even animals? Aren't they celestials?
Unicorns are complicated.
Hey, Sarah, quit doing that.
Okay.
Why can't I find make an impression on my little actions options?
Probably because they moved it into a exploration. They added tabs at the top, so now there's encounter, exploration, and downtime. Because people keep wanting to make impressions during combat.
That's probably not a very good
That's
roll.
not very great. She's going to remain hostile to you. It doesn't appear that she's you've made her more comforted or whatnot.
I wasn't trying to comfort her.
She did not improve from hostile to indifferent.
Okay. So then, despite that, Lycaena will still be like, so, care to explain why you were trying to kill a unicorn?
We weren't trying to kill the unicorn. It was an unfortunate cost for the greater good.
And what was the greater good?
To bring back the omnibulant curse.
I'm not sure bringing back the death curse is for the greater good.
That was not like elves.
Do you not? Well, yeah.
Yeah, the political.
He
wants to go back to the way things were because he's scared of change and doesn't want a shifting dynamic, despite being all about nature with, constant changing and shifting dynamics. I am mocking him.
If we had our way, it would affect more than elves, all who call themselves civilized.
Genocide usually isn't the answer.
Yeah. So your solution was to torture a unicorn and bring a section. What? Try and pull the nether into this area. The nether world, Netherfell. Fuck.
Netherfell.
Netherfell isn't. No, Netherworld.
You can say Shadow Plane. I'm not going to get mad.
Yeah, but I'm trying to keep myself updated.
Updated terms.
Yeah.
So, your intention was to pull part of the netherworld onto this plane of existence in order to destroy everyone who calls themselves civilized.
No, I mean, I think he was just doing it for, elves. I think he doesn't like elves.
Stop talking.
Okay.
She looks at Teriani and she goes, has it ever occurred to you that speech is sacred and it violates the sacred silence and you should only use it when you have something useful to contribute?
Damn.
Druid smirks.
I shrug.
Khali's laughing over here.
You're not helping either.
Squeaking noises.
You sound like a guinea pig.
Why does everyone say that?
So, do we need to bring this guy back alive?
I generally don't think that violence or unnecessary death is useful.
I mean, it's pretty necessary. He's just going to do this again.
So is somebody else, because we still don't know where Bolin is.
Right.
Yeah.
And this person may be able to help us find the answer to that question.
If you want to find Bolin, I can take you there, but you'll just be walking to more pain.
How about you just tell us where he is?
Sure.
Pain is temporary.
She gives you this very like unpleasant grin and says, you may have beat us here, but Boland's got twice as many people with him, plus friends you'll never expect.
Does he have a unicorn?
Boland's more than prepared to defend himself. He's.
I'm sure he is.
You can find his. You can find him east. Just follow the blood trail. She points off to the east, and now that the color is returned, you can see that the unicorn has left this gross path of dried blood off to the east.
Wait, so he does have a fucking unicorn?
No, like the unicorn was dragged from there to here as well.
Oh, dragged from there. All right, not like bounded off
Leaving
and
a-
left the blood trail.
Leaving a blood trail, yeah.
Once again, do we need to keep this guy alive?
It's not really anymore, but I kind of feel like having a reputation of killing people who give you what you're looking for is not necessarily productive.
I would prefer no violence unless it is absolutely necessary.
Once again, he's just gonna do this again.
You don't.
Yeah, but if it's not him, it's somebody
Can
else.
can you see the future?
I'm gonna look at this guy, this guy,
It's a gal.
I'm
and,
going with bearded gal.
and ask if he'll do it again. If she'll do it again.
This plan was Boland's idea. I believe in it, and civilization is a blight on the natural world.
Well, if you think that, just go to the first world. No one's making you stay here.
That's a good idea. I've heard that the barriers here and there are thin in Seven Arches. Perhaps there's a way.
I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for. Well, we're here to find Boland. Sounds like we have a direction to go.
Kirrik starts marching east.
Yeah, all you wounded and dying people.
Okay, you're not gonna solo. Should probably go after him.
If you would like to take some time to recover yourselves, I recommend it.
I would suggest that we find a safe place to camp for the night.
Yeah.
Or as safe as we
I
can.
don't have another spell slot. Those runes only last a minute. They're already gone. I need a nap. I'll be better tomorrow.
We at level 2 yet?
Heck no.
Are we at level 2 now?
This was the first fight of the whole game. Well, second fight of the whole game.
I was saying, no, we killed some dogs. I remember killing dogs.
That was the second fight.
What was the first fight?
The first fight was the getting into the
Oh
arch.
yeah, I guess yeah.
What do you want? You want 300 experience per encounter? I can give you a 300 XP encounter. Let's go.
200?
This was a 200 XP encounter.
It was 190 XP encounter.
Plus tip.
Yep. So, what? Severe encounter plus unicorn? Plus fraying extra XP for fraying unicorn and fixing blight?
I'm sure the unicorn was probably calculated into the encounter difficulty.
The unicorn was encountered. Was calculated.
Yeah.
No, it was a severe encounter without the unicorn.
So we're looking for a place to camp, correct?
Yeah, you could. You could hide out in the woods. Potentially, you could camp here, but you don't know if more druids might come nearby. It doesn't look like this person is going to immediately become hostile.
But he might kill us in our sleep if we try to take a nap. So, slight issue there.
Is anyone other than the druid still injured?
Yes.
Everyone but
Half
Kirrik,
of the
because
party.
Kirrik's immune to damage.
Alright. Lycaena will suggest that everyone gathers around her.
So to walk over to Khali and drag her over to Lycaena.
Khali can't remember how to work her legs.
Yeah, if you do all that moving and dancing around, it makes the server like freak out because it has to process your position and then communicate it to everybody else.
Yeah.
Look at all that healing.
Why did it only...
Because if you do the 3-action heal, you only get the 1 action worth of healing.
Yeah,
The 2
it just
action
applies
gets
to
the extra
everybody.
+8.
Yeah.
Let me know how are you guys gonna go find a place in the woods that is currently unknown to druids? That sounds like a thing that could really happen.
We don't necessarily want to find a place that's unknown to druids, but it's in our best interest to find a place where we're...
And reasonably
Presumably-
rest.
Well,
reasonably-
it occurs to you that this Seven Arches Plaza here is relatively clear and has good visibility, out into the surrounding woods. You could keep this guy as a hostage through at least one night of camping.
It's so time consuming.
But yeah, like
Well, we're gonna have to sleep in ships anyway.
yeah, and that's a known given kind of a thing.
So...
Teriani wants his spell slots back.
I do want my spell slots back. I'm sure Lycaena wants her spell slots back. I'm sure Khali wants her potions back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit this rest button.
If we're about to sleep, we might as well just drink the rest of the potions. That
Yeah,
I made.
that's the everybody goes to
That's what I was about to suggest,
Yeah.
is that we
everybody
all-
goes to full hit points whenever you overnight rest.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Lycaena will will take the latest night shift so she can pray under the stars.
I think the last shift is probably going to be with the sun coming up.
Yeah, she doesn't want the sun to be coming up.
So maybe like the middle shift?
That's what I meant. The one that is probably the worst one to have. That's her preference.
Okay.
Because...
I'll take first. Let me check one thing really quick.
Right now, I have light, detect magic, prestidigitation, read aura, and stabilize. I'm trying to decide if I should be grabbing a different set of spells.
Yep. My wounded should go away, right?
Yep, I killed it for you.
Okay. I have dark vision, so I will take also one of the night shifts. I think Khali also has dark vision, actually.
Low light vision.
I think Kirrik is the only one that would like to hang around with light. Unless Kirrik also has dark vision on top of all the other bullshit.
No, I don't. Unfortunately.
It sounds so disappointed.
You have plenty of other bullshit, my friend.
Darkness, my worst nightmare.
But I'm an edgelord who can't see through darkness. That's against the rules. They're gonna take me to the committee. I'm gonna be brought before the edgelord council.
It's very edgy.
Am I the only one that doesn't have stuff that comes back at the end of the night? Am I the only one who can go on forever?
You have no resources.
Nice.
as you take your shifts and keep an eye on this druid, which I imagine you guys have some kind of secured. Maybe you don't. Who knows? They appear to be somewhat civil and tranquil, and Lycaena, you feel maybe some sort of kinship with them as you are doing your observances under the night sky. They are not necessarily in the same way or manner, but definitely like observant of the same importance of the night.
Well, as long as they don't interrupt my silent meditation, we're fine.
Yeah, they don't look like they are particularly keen on initiating conversations.
Excellent. My kind of person.
You spend the night in silence.
Definitely Lycaena's preference.
When you get ready to break camp, she is going to speak up and ask what is to become of me.
Hi, Lycaena.
I assumed you'd go on your way.
I mean, he just
I don't have a particular problem with that. Does someone else have a particular problem with that?
I will remain here, and once Bolin disposes of you, we can resume our work. If it turns out that you return, then I'll give you no more trouble and find my peace elsewhere.
Good luck.
that sounds oddly reasonable. I'm gonna sense motive him.
Her, it's a lady.
It's a lady. You can't tell by the picture.
Gonna sense motive. I'm gonna sense motive her.
She has a name and is a named NPC and everything.
Really?
Yeah. You guys just don't know how to talk to people or, make introductions.
I don't know. I was Lycaena told me not to talk, so I assume she was handling things.
I'm
No, Lycaena told you not to talk unless you had something to say.
That's important.
But what do I do with all the sarcasm?
You guys are going to be the best friends.
Lycaena's going to kill me.
We're gonna have to have a what is it called? The shirt that you put two people in. What is it called? Get along shirt.
I've never heard of this.
Okay, I think if enforced with constant close contact, Lycaena might actually kill me.
No.
Anyways, I am distributing my elixirs of life around. Everybody should get 2, and then I have.
Throw them into the party stash, and then
Yeah,
you're
they're in
way
the
ahead of
party
me.
stash.
She might cast silence on you, but she wouldn't kill you.
Oh, that would drive me insane.
Yeah, I'd be the kid that's crying.
Between the crying child and Teriani, who would cast silence on, Lycaena is weighing her options.
Seriously? No, she really doesn't she's she just doesn't like noise.
You've broken camp. You've distributed supplies. Kirrik is definitely on board, paying attention and grabbing the ones that are defined for him.
Yeah.
I do have a straight 10-minute period where I am just laying down staring at my spider.
Are you silently staring at your spider?
Silently staring.
This might be Lycaena's
This
favorite moment of the day.
represents my spell preparation as I interact with my familiar to regain my spell slots.
Everybody took all the elixirs of life. Good luck, Khali.
No, I
And the silence is broken by the verbal.
Right. You can follow the dried blood trail, where it appears that a wounded unicorn was dragged through the forest, to a big, very brightly painted treehouse. The structures are all
At the danger of saying the obvious, does this feel a little weird to anybody else?
Oh, absolutely. But, we can't just not deal with it.
The structures are all several stories tall and interconnected by swaying rope bridges. The southeastern corner, there's a wooden spiral staircase that leads up to a gazebo suspended from upper branches. And at the northern end is a canvas windmill that is slowly creaking.
Classic.
These tree houses are clearly fortified. All of the branches leading up to the 20-foot distance to the lowest platform have been shorn clean and are shined with some sort of polish or grease, as well as wooden spikes set along various locations. It's not a menacing location. It looks like kind of a, fun, goofy house.
I was hoping there's a druids would live like the wood elves in ESO.
But you are just abutting out of the tree cover, so there you do not see any signs of occupation, although it is lit up on the inside. It is still early morning too, so you can see that there is on one of the northeastern structures. I don't have a map that you should be seeing. We're just staring at each other in front of the ring here. There is what looks to be smoke and wooden pipes. And you can also see that the houses, as well as the trunks and the trees, have almost like a network of very small metal pipes. Just kind of weaving and winding along the exteriors of them in various places.
Sorry.
It would remind you out of character as electrical conduit. Where outlets are attached to a cement building.
Does the vibe of this give druid, or does the vibe of this give something else?
Make a society check.
Is that an open one or just...
Yeah, it doesn't need to be secret. You either know or don't. Ow! Or I guess I can make something up. Recall knowledge about societies.
I want to do it.
Fuck.
Lycaena asked that question in character and out of character. Is this like a druid thing? Teriani, yes, this is definitely druids. Khali, these are gnome houses.
Gnome houses?
This is the kind of infrastructure and motif and color that gnomes would use.
Out of character, I was thinking this has to be gnomes. But...
Yeah. During my watch, I would have taken out my writing set and drew a picture of the masked man that I saw, to the best of my recollection and ability. And then I bring it up during the walk to the other party members, have you seen anything like this before? I can kind of explain my experiences there.
Have we?
Not that I can recall that you can recall. What couch language?
But as just a way, as kind of an excuse, if we do see him again, anybody here should be able to recognize him. Also, for future weird shit.
Do we think that could be Bolin?
I wouldn't think so.
The druid person before we left.
Probably, but I'm not going to worry about it now.
Post hallucinations during trauma are not unheard of.
You were prepared.
No.
You were prepared to get killed by an entire plane of existence. That's pretty metal.
No, but I'm. It did power up my flickering, so maybe it was just the plane.
Powered up your flickering.
My flickering.
Like a light?
I don't know how. This is a good time to think about that. How aware of you are all of you of each other's deviant abilities?
I'm more likely to talk about my deviant abilities than my patron, so.
I mean, we all knew that we were affected somehow, right? That was the whole premise of the
Mhm.
Institute order.
So.
Like, I definitely would have brought it up at some point, and when questioned why I didn't use them, it's like, I didn't think about it. Why didn't you use yours?
But Khali has used hers. You've seen Khali, turn her forearm into a horrible hulking thing.
Free club.
Mm-hmm.
I like to imagine that if Kirik's ever asked why his demon power is fucking which one, and just points to all the random ass shit that's going on with him.
I am deviant abilities.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get from the portal?
Yeah, Teriani would absolutely
Actually,
never talk about having a patron.
That's something that we could potentially, think about and discuss. Was Kirrik an exemplar before he went through the portal, or is that a manifestation of the powers? I mean, Kirrik might have an answer, but maybe he doesn't.
I think I decided on the exemplar stuff happened before.
Yeah, but like you, the player, versus the narrative connection. Like,
Well, that's true.
Like maybe Kirrik was just a really angry guy, and then you stepped through a portal and you came out and you have not only these deviant abilities, but are indwelled with some spark that you've yet to figure out.
You go through the portal and get a spark of divinity. I go through a portal and all I got is a stinking flinker.
Well, my backstory for Kirrik is he was the last survivor of his village getting purged, and he survived because of the exemplarness. Because he's apparently unkillable.
You've been through a bunch of train wrecks, huh? Are you Bruce Willis?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
You figured it out.
I figured it out.
Don't dunk me in the water.
I feel like I'd be more likely to dissolve in water.
So, treehouse. You do not see any creatures, but you do see signs of occupation. It does look like there were normal windows at one point, but they have been mostly boarded up, and you are fairly certain that there are holes and slots that one could peep out of, as well as rain fire down upon you. With relative.
Can we go with just saying hello? In sort of a hello kind of way?
I mean, we haven't used the writ yet.
I don't think we've had a reason to use it.
Yeah. So,
I need to run
in
to the bathroom.
common, Lycaena will call out hello to the strange building.
In the lowest level where the gazebo is hanging at the top of the spiral staircase, you see the head of someone step out onto one of the swaying bridges. I know I don't have any visuals to represent this, but it looks like another human-sized humanoid person wearing the same garb as the folks that you just murdered, as well as wearing this elaborate wooden mask, comes out, and he levels a crossbow in your direction, but he doesn't respond or say anything. He just makes a big production of pointing it in your direction.
Kirrik will step forward. Tell him to put it down.
He doesn't, and shoots a warning shot in the ground between you and the stairwell. And then very in big production reloads it.
Can I roll diplomacy to try to diffuse the situation?
Yeah.
Lycaena will say something along the lines of, listen, we're really not here to cause any kind of trouble.
He'll respond. He doesn't remove the crossbow or untrain it on the group of you, but he'll say, we don't want trouble. You're not welcome here.
Very well. And
Druids here.
Turn to the others and be like, we're not welcome. Let's move on.
Kirrik's gonna look at the guy and ask, are there druids here? Because we're here for druids.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Miss anything?
We have a standoff.
There is a druid guard who is calling down on
The
you.
garment, the clothing the druid guard is wearing, is it different than what we saw who's the buckets? The that's a technical term, by the way. The word that I'm looking for. The guys who were the oak guards dudes.
So the original oak stewards that you met in town, the ones that you fought at the Aiudara, and this guy, all more or less have the same garb.
Okay, so we don't have any way of knowing.
This man is wearing a mask that appears to be made out of a big oak leaf.
Mm.
Ooh, mysterious. Should I be wearing my mask too?
Oak leaf mask. Yeah, that's...
Did the ones in town wear an oak leaf mask?
The ones in town didn't. The ones at the Aiudara had them, but they weren't wearing them.
You have a mask?
I can poke a hole in some paper and snap that on my face.
It's a paper plate mask.
Yeah.
When you say that you're here for druids, the man calls back that we have no business with you, and again, you are not welcome here.
We're on business from what's her face.
We're on business from the name of the lady who charged us with this mission.
I pull out a writ. I unfurl it dramatically.
The bark writ.
Lemma?
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, in that case," and he does directly fire at one of you.
Kirrik made sure to be in the front.
Let's shoot at Kirrik.
Is this initiative shoot?
Yeah, this is... Oh, in that case, and you can tell that he is hostile actioning.
Okay.
So, let's see. I don't know if I have a good way to do this.
Maybe we shouldn't have gone straight here.
Well, you guys are fully after a nice rest.
What would you have rather done?
It's like 2 days of travel to go grab someone up, to go grab like an actual army. So
An actual army.
not an actual army, but like a group of people.
Where
Like,
exactly would you find an army, and what makes you so sure we need one?
well, the fortifications are a bit more than I expected, and I don't mean army. I mean like 3 or 4 other druids that would help us out.
I mean, any motherfucker can throw up fortifications.
Yeah, but it takes like like a time investment that would probably take multiple people doing over the course of days, or I guess a single person doing over the course of weeks to months.
Well, I may be naive. I probably am. But I firmly believe that if we are meant to be successful, we'll be successful. And if we are not meant to be successful, then we won't be.
That's all pretty true.
I think the god puts the fate in our hands.
Are we just like
Right.
having this philosophical conversation while
I'm figuring out a way to do this because I'm having Z level issues currently.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Like
we can assume that
this would
we
have
are
been a
having this
conversation that happened
philosophical
on the way.
sometime
Mhm.
on the way, yes.
Yeah.
All right, I think I've solved my Z level issues.
I realize you are not a man of traditional faith, and that's fine. But sometimes you have to recognize that most of existence is out of our control anyway. You could be killed tomorrow by an angry king who decides that you're a traitor, or you could be killed tomorrow by a
In
falling
America,
rock. So you might as well simply decide that if you're going to die, you might as well die doing something you genuinely believe in.
all right. So this map
Eventually,
is
we're all going to die.
going to be super useless. Let me configure it. Changes. Activate. Oops, that was a mistake. So you should be able to see that you guys are on the bottom right corner, just in the jungle. And that there is a man up on the bridge. Once this loads up. This round part here to the left is the spiral staircase that leads up to the platform that this man is on. And the bridge, there are two bridges, one going northeast, one going west, that raise up to even higher levels structures attached to larger trees.
Can you move my spider on top of me?
The level.
Aw, that was a 20. Come on.
All right, everybody is initiatived.
Initiative.
So, as narrative demanded and dictated, that man happened to roll first. So yeah, you present your writ, and he clearly goes, in that case, and then he will take a shot. I cannot perform this action because I'm not reloaded. Thanks,
Oh my
ranged
god, you got
combat.
to put an arrow in.
Yeah. So clunks you with the heavy crossbow bolt, and then he withdraws inside the little area. And then it's Teriani's turn. So if you wanted to close the distance, you will need to climb 20 feet of stairs in a tight spiral staircase. So as far as horizontal movement, just go to here, and then you can begin climbing.
I don't think this person likes us very much.
Yeah, I think not. He went and started hiding. It's okay. I know how to deal with this. Cast Nudge Fate. Get on Kirrik. I use my familiar balanced luck to give him the thing.
You sure do like Kirrik.
No, it's almost like he's the front line.
I'm faster.
When I roll initiative, I switch to Warren. Warren icon.
Well, that would have negated the shot. Because he hit by 0.
Oh, well, whoops.
And there's not really anybody to needle dart from here. And I don't think it's necessarily worth using. If everybody were to sustained, man, it's my action economy it's fucking with.
Action economy, action economy.
Yeah. I could probably get up there. He's the only, is he definitely the only one there, or is there a lot of room
He's
for other people to be
definitely the
hiding?
only one up there that you've seen and interacted with so far.
Okay.
There's a lot of caveats attached to that statement, aren't there?
I know. I don't like the amount of caveats attached to that statement.
He definitely didn't like holler out or like make any kind of noise or set an alarm or anything.
I suppose it's a good thing.
But, you also did holler out hello.
You know what? He's going first, so...
Well...
I mean, he went first, so we have everybody else up.
It doesn't seem like the place turned... Once, combat happened, the place just suddenly started swarming into bustling activity. It seems pretty chill still.
All right. Well, in that case, we're going to warp step. Which is going to give me a 5-foot status boost to my speed, and I get 2 strides. And
so good.
I have 70 feet of movement to fuck with.
All right, well, knock out 40, and that'll put you...
So, let's see, it's 20 feet to get over to that, and then...
Right. Once you've got 60 feet left, or once you spend 60 total, you're here.
Okay. And I got more around... So 60, 65, 70, 75, and I still do not see anyone.
Yeah, at this point, the part in the circle is like the floor of the area that you're about to enter.
Okay. That's all my actions.
Lycaena.
Did we ever figure out how you wanted that pronounced?
Lycaena's fine.
Lycaena? Okay.
Yeah, seems fine. Well, it's gonna take 60 feet of movement for me to get up there. Yeah, might as well. So you said it was 40 feet to get up the stairs?
20 feet.
What was that?
Physically it is 20 feet, but it is difficult terrain to go up the spiral staircase until you get onto the map, so it's 40 feet.
So yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So 20, 40, 60. Your full movement will end you up in this square.
Okay, that's fine.
Kirrik, another shot. This time from inside through like a slit in the wall. But this one misses because you're ready for it and you're amazing.
Do be bangling.
And now it's Kirrik's turn.
Oh boy. And where can I start climbing?
Just need to be adjacent to that. That's fine. How much movement do you got? 1,000,000?
I think I've got 10 left. After that, where did I move? I moved. Yeah, so I've got 10 left. No, I've got 15 left. I have 30. So
Okay.
Belit.
It will take 45, 35 to get to the last curve. Khali. Everybody ran up the stairwell.
Is that the only stairwell that I can see?
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any other entrances to get up there. In fact, all of the bases of the trees that are supporting the structures are all slippery and greased up. Maybe not impossible for a skilled person to climb, but Khali and climbing haven't gone well in the past.
How far away is the base of the stairs from me?
5 feet.
No. Well. And I guess I'll go up the stairs too. I feel like that might be a bad idea.
What's your total movement if you move 3 actions?
25, 25, so 75 in general.
Oh, that's so good. All right, so that's going to put you right next to, a little ahead of Lycaena.
Or just shove faster or something.
Get out of the way.
Fine.
Oh, wait a second. This is probably fine.
I'm very concerned for any magic that gets thrown at us when we're all bundled together.
You hear the sound of crossroads reloading overhead, and Teriani. Khali and Lycaena.
Crossbows multiple? Oh, man.
Multiple crossbows. Khali and Lycaena aren't far behind you.
It was just a bunch of crossbows reloading, so I don't want to get pincushioned as soon as I round the corner as all of their ready to actions fire off. I feel like that might be a poor decision. Do I have anything that I can do here, like, and be useful?
You're sieging.
Yeah. What do I have to do to get line of sight of Lycaena?
Go back down the stairs.
Like, how far?
Well, at your first step, you would see Lycaena.
Right then.
Huffing it,
I
sweaty.
just went a little bit too far. That's fine. I definitely shouldn't be the first one around the corner. I'm going to fucking die if I do. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I have to be able to see an ally and an enemy for Forbidding Ward.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm just going to... Lycaena has next in initiative, so sorry, Kirrik. I'm going to move the Nudge Fate onto her.
Aw.
Also, I can see her.
Oh, so she has a shield.
Yeah. I'm going to throw the Nudge Fate onto Lycaena, and I'm going to throw the Familiar of Balanced Luck on her as well. So one action there, one action up. I have one remaining action. I'm going to pull out a health potion. I feel like that'll be useful to have in my hand in the very near future.
You don't need hands free to cast spells. We found that out.
Yep. All right.
Right. Lycaena Teriani is very politely without direct words saying, ladies first.
Listen, all I'm saying is she has a shield. Or at least more armor than me.
We can't really argue with either of those points. All right. Well, I guess the only thing to do is move forward.
Here, I'll handle getting you around these stairs because it's jankety. So a single action will put you here.
Okay.
And you can see that there is a druid with a viper and a loaded crossbow who is not quite ready to actually take the shot yet. You can see that he is fiddling with the crossbow, but has not yet had the action economy to get it raised up and ready to shoot.
I still maintain that I didn't really have a way of knowing that, and so
Yeah, that's fine.
That was one movement.
That was one action, yeah.
Sorry. Nice viper.
Thanks.
His
His name's Cucumber.
Further into the room. Sort of here, sort of. And raise my shield. That will be my action.
Okay. Thanks. His name is Cucumber. And then he shoots you. Critically misses. He'll drop his crossbow and then with his empty bare hands, he does manifest some primal magic, and then his hands turn into these wicked furry claws.
Well, that's something.
And the snake, looses itself at his feet without being given any commands. It just, is in a defensive posturing. And it's Kirrik's turn.
Oh boy. I climb.
Oh yeah, all right. So a single move action is going to put you here, which is ahead of Teriani and Khali.
So where's this guy? Is he up the stairs?
Upstairs to the right.
I move upstairs and to the right.
All right. Let's see. So one. This is 10 feet of your movement, or actually 15 feet of your movement because we're climbing. And you can see a guy with bare hands with a snake and another guy with a loaded crossbow trying to fire it as soon as he's able.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go right here. I've done 2 move actions then, right? One to get up and then one to get there.
Yep.
Okay, then I'll just attack this guy. Target, strikes, attack.
Oh boy. Success.
That's the turn.
All right, Khali, that your tough guys have cleared are clearing the room.
Cool. How many actions will it take me to get to the top of the staircase?
All right, let me give you a single move action. There's a single move.
To be able to see. Okay. was looking rather crowded in there.
Perfect for bombs.
Yeah, no, I don't think I want a friendly fire, especially when I'm using actual fire in a tree.
Yeah, and to describe the room, this is other than having this nice woody, like carved smell, it's pretty featureless, and it's clear that this is just the like antechamber for the complex.
Might be able to shoot one of them from where I'm at, or like, is Lycaena blocking me from the one that's pretty much directly across?
Yes, in terms of like anytime there's anything between you and your target, they get a bonus to AC. That's always true though.
I don't want to move into the room, honestly, because it's really cramped in there. Which one is the guy with the bare hands?
That's the guy on the right that is half health. Whoa, that's too loud. I hate that the volume slider isn't instant. It's like, it does a fade out.
I guess I will attempt a shot at this one that's in front of me, and maybe not smack Lycaena in the back.
Okay. Blame Lycaena for being in the way.
I'm gonna blame the 2 I rolled. Might as well do it again. I like this music. Oh, except it's not. Okay, that's my turn.
Nice work.
My weapons are rocks or explosives. There's not a whole lot I can do here.
Explosive
Oh god,
rocks.
more shit in initiative.
Snake gonna enter Kirrik Square.
I have no reaction strikes.
It is going to try and bite your ankle.
An ankle biter.
Oh, it doesn't even have need to do an action to do that. When you ended your turn, oh no, straight up, it's a tiny creature with reach. It doesn't need to move at all.
Huh.
Bite your ankle. Bite your thigh. Bite
God, the ankle bite. It's striking.
Biting a part of you. First one.
Talk about how unreasonable fast you have to be to dodge a snake bite.
Yeah, you dodged. The first one was a miss because sometimes they just go way off target. There's poison damage plus, you know the drill. Venom. Let's see if your self god can save you now. It can. Final bite, because this is not a animal companion. It is a straight up snake. Oh gosh, they may. The original man that you were talking to is going to holler out in Druidic, which is now called Wild Song. So there you go. He's gonna shoot Kirrik. After that misses, he will also drop his bow and turn his hands into animal claws with 2 actions. And now it's Teriani's turn.
Guess I move here. Guess I move here. It comes with me. Ooh, hey, look. I mean, that's covered, but That's a target.
It's
That's something I can roll some dice at. This will be the first time in like a bit that I've done something offensive with my magic. I will have my satchel open. I'll throw out needle darts pulled off of the chunk of cold iron.
I am giving him significant amounts of cover. But go for it. That doesn't hit.
Okay.
All right, Lycaena. The gang's all here.
Gang's all here.
So we are. Gonna move to here. Or I guess to here, really. And then stab this guy.
Success.
Raise my shield.
Hey, good turn. All right, Bear Claws guy engaged with Kirrik. He will take a step just to guard the bridge. And then Claw. Uh-oh.
I'm sure it's fine.
Ouch.
Ouch. All I gotta do is kill you in one turn. Map attack. Not so ouch. Well, you get all your hit points back. It is your turn.
Yeah, switch to weapon icon. Attack. Damage. There we go. That button gets 6. Round down, right?
Round down.
6 health back.
I think you should just no, that won't work because I say if I hit half, no, it says select a token and you can't half heal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what happens if I hit half damage?
It'll deal
6.
6 damage to you and persistent spirit damage.
There we go. And 0.5 persistent damage.
That's a thing.
That's what I'll turn.
Khali.
Khali's debating fist fighting bare hands.
You're pretty mayhamic.
I can punch people. Punch people as well as I shoot people.
You can throw folks off bridges.
Yeah. How do I move? I want to move up next to the guy that I can see. Except I can navigate. I just want to punch him.
Yeah, you gonna do your troll smash?
Great question. No, I just want to punch him.
Okay.
There's not much of
Yeah, the perk of doing the troll smash is that it deals double damage.
Oh, does it do double?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it just knocked him back. Okay, maybe I will do smashy.
Alright, so
Unarmed strike.
the first thing you gotta do is pass this flat check.
Ooh. Wow.
Damn.
You didn't do it. Holy smokes.
Can I re-roll that?
You could, yes.
I don't want to critically fail that.
Yeah, there's hit the reroll hero point button.
Reroll hero. Well, I hit a 5.
That's a success.
5 is a pass. Okay.
Ooh, now I get to do the unarmed attack thing.
So yeah, now let's give you increase. I should make a weapon for troll smash. Oh no, it already did it. Yeah, it turned on Titan Swing. Yeah, now make the strike.
Okay.
I keep thinking I need to automate stuff, but it does it for
More
me.
than what I have been.
But you missed.
Wait. Okay.
Well, that ends your turn.
Yep.
Snake. Let's bite Kirrik.
I want it.
It's the cool thing to do.
Gonna poison you. Gonna poison you.
God. It's actually gonna happen.
That's sweet 2 damage.
Damage, fortune save.
Keep trying to poison the fighter.
Not a fighter.
He fights.
I don't fight, I kill.
Has anything survived a sword fight yet? Alright, Beast Claws mode. Lycaena, you are farther in, so he is targeting you with his claw attacks. First attack, it's a 23 to hit. Or 8 damage.
Okay.
And I guess he'll just keep doing that.
He's fighting with his bare hands.
His bare hands. Miss. Oof. Alright, Teriani.
I'm gonna have to move to get into range. Awkwardly. That was actually kind of difficult to do. That single upward move. Dude right there, dead guy there. I mean, he's all that's left, right?
And the snake.
Oh, there's a snake. Well, I mean, I guess let's kill the druid and then worry about the snake. So I'll take those same needle darts and I'm going to throw them right in his face.
The very same needle dart.
The very same. It does explicitly return to the thing that made them.
Yep. Oh.
Good luck charm.
Oh no, I haven't even given out the good luck charm because I wanted to some damage.
Lycaena. Wow. The last the last thing this guy did was shout and make a bunch of noise, turning into a bear. So he has to go. I'm supposed to hit the damage button.
And when Lycaena fights, she's completely silent. She doesn't make any noise. Like, I'm sure her weapons make noise, but she herself does not.
So it's like one of those intense fight scenes where the music cuts out and it's just like body sounds. Smacking.
I mean,
like crinkling leather.
There's a bear growling. There's a Teriani, making occasional chanting noises to get the needle guards running around. I'm sure Kirrik is grunting. Khali is probably weirdly giddy. There's a lot of noises. They just don't come from Lycaena.
Kirrik. Wrapped in epic battle with a viper.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this viper. I'm gonna kill it.
Okay. I didn't get attacked by a train, thankfully.
Ooh, for not a lot of damage.
It was enough.
Guess what else didn't have a lot of hit points?
I'll go ahead and get 6 health back.
I mean, it's a viper. It's not like it's...
Yeah, it wasn't even an animal companion. It just was a mundane, regular snake.
I'll change to a worn icon, and then that's my turn.
Oh, the server's chugging.
You killed this guy's pet snake.
Yeah. I mean, I killed him first.
Well, yeah, and then you killed his pet snake.
The snake had taken any damage, it would have left the combat, but no.
He doesn't get to leave.
Alright, Khali, he's got better slapping fists than you do.
Khali wants to challenge that and just punch.
Okay.
Not with the fancy thing this time.
Alright. That was a miss.
Again.
That was a critical miss. By miss, I mean hit. So hit the critical button there. Whoa, critical hit for 4 damage. It's enough.
She's got the better slapping claws.
My fluffy hands.
Yeah, so yeah, you knock him out. Slap.
You were officially the winner of the Slappy Claw contest.
All right.
You brought a fist to a claw fight, and you're the one that has claws.
I actually don't technically have claws that I can use.
You have delicate, non-fighting claws.
Well,
I
they're
could have
painted.
gotten a thing where I had claws that I could use, but... Weren't there 3 guys? Or was it just 2?
2 guys and a snake.
Oh.
How long is he going to be unconscious for? Can we tie him up or something?
Yeah, you can time up.
New sitcom. 2 guys and a snake.
So, just for contextual awareness, he did manage to shout in Juridic before he was knocked out. I don't know if that will necessarily change your plans, but...
Do you have any idea what he shouted?
It was a short phrase. Probably.
That's secret language, and we have no fucking clue.
In the secret language, we definitely can't recognize. Holy shit!
Wild Song is one of the most secret of secret languages, so...
So we really have no idea what he said.
Could be profanity, could be a call for help, could be warning, who knows.
Uh-huh. Fair enough.
When you get your bearings up here, it is clear that you are in a small little atrium. These wooden bridges on either side span a vertical distance of about 10 feet to the doors to structures attached to the trees on either side. And also northwest, you may have to step out onto the bridge to see it. But there's way across the gap is the highest point, which is a big canvas windmill.
Question. This was built by gnomes, probably, right? That's our guess.
Yeah, that is your current guess, is that gnomes built this place.
But, like, it's currently not occupied by gnomes.
You've not found any gnomes this entire campaign so far. Actually, that's not true. A gnome yelled at you, Lycaena. You're on your first day of adventuring.
What did the gnome yell?
That you were going to get turned into a squirrel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I didn't.
If you mess with the druids, you get the squirrelids.
Quick question: is the snake like a bloody stain, or can I attempt to harvest venom from it?
It is destroyed beyond repair based on Kirrik's violence.
Both the druids are dead?
No, one druid is dead. One druid has been knocked out.
I punched him.
He punched.
Alright, we should secure the one that's knocked out. And then figure out our next move, I suppose.
That's a good idea.
I'm not. Do you have resources to do a secure operation?
I have rope.
Okay.
Do we need something more complicated? I mean...
No, rope is fine. I'm just making sure that we just don't have infinite rope. So I'll take your rope and put it on his inventory. So that's where we know where it is.
I don't think it's going to take 50 feet of rope to secure this guy.
It's very secure.
Big guy.
I mean, what kind of like sexy bondage action are we doing
Well,
here?
how much tie up do you get with 150 foot of rope?
I don't know.
Plenty.
Well, how much do you want to destroy your 50 feet of rope to have tied up a guy?
We could probably reasonably tie him up with like 5 feet of rope.
Yeah, but I don't want to cut my rope necessarily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if you can tie him up with 5 feet of rope, you can tie him up with 50 feet of rope.
That's the assumption is that you didn't want to destroy your rope to tie him. So he's just going to be very looped.
Okay.
Classic tied to the train tracks kind of a deal.
Like full on. I was imagining like full on hogtied at that point if you're spending that much rope.
So, guys, what's next?
We can either go east or we can go north. We
Let's
can either go west or we can go north.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'm gonna hit the break time button, but what I'm actually gonna do is restart the server because it's been a minute and I feel like it starts to chug. So top off your drinks and let's take an 8-minute break. A 7-minute break.
7 minutes. Okay.
While I restart the game.
Damn.
So you're all gonna get kicked.
You want a brownie, babe?
I do. I was gonna ask if you wanted anything from downstairs. He was quietly laying down on the heated blanket that's still on.
Yeah, I turned it on higher.
Very cute.
It was only one on when she was laying on it. No. Let's give Dewey some more love. All right. That's nice.
Oh, you don't see the little messages I'm writing in there.
What little messages?
I had a little message in the because it asked me why you got experience, and I put in we have a writ. But you don't feel it.
We're gonna hit level 2 soon.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm back.
Yay, welcome back.
You know what the best snack to have in during a Discord call is? Chips. Crunch.
Am I crunching?
No, I'm crunching. Are you eating chips?
No, I'm eating an ice cream bar, but it is a little bit of crunchy.
Oh, ice cream bar sounds kind of nice, though it's very cold outside today right now.
We've got
What kind of ice cream bar do you have?
It's a vanilla chocolate with nuts on the outside.
Ooh, fancy. When I was a kid, there's a place called D Heart in Juneau. They sold those really fancy Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars. And we went down to do work on a commercial fishing boat, which was in the harbor next to D Heart's. The treat we got was one of those big fancy Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars.
Ooh.
You know, the ones with the really thick layer of chocolate on them? And I would painstakingly take all the chocolate off with my teeth so I could then eat the ice cream bar. Just the ice cream part. My mom thought it was really weird. But she let me do it. She just was like, "You're a strange child."
What
And
about
I grew
ice
up
cream
into a
bars?
slightly strange adult. So it all worked out okay.
I came back to ice cream bars. Now I want the story.
Oh, I was just talking about how I used to love those when I was a kid, we used to get those Haagen-Dazs, really fancy Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars.
Yeah.
It's like a really special treat.
Mm-hmm.
And I would always break off all the chocolate around the ice cream so I could eat the ice cream bar naked.
I do that too.
Naked ice cream bar.
Weirdos.
Yeah.
Nick,
We're not weirdos.
how do you like the weather?
Related to one and married to the
How
other.
do I like the weather?
No.
Like, you're related to one and married to the other. That's a really good point, Sarah.
I don't think I can answer how I like the weather because I don't like the weather. We ordered some food when the guy dropped it off. We both like pretty much at the same time were like, "Hey, stay warm, man." And I feel like it's like when you play a game or whatever, and it's like may the shadows not take you. Ustalavian proverb or whatever. Stay warm is a Fairbanksian proverb.
Yeah, we ordered pizza last night, and I gave him like a 40% tip, and
Yeah.
because like going out in that is just a mistake.
Yeah, well, whenever I order food, because I don't want to go out into whatever is going on, whether it's weather or snow or cold, I always make sure to tip a shitload, because if there's one thing for me to get delivery because I can't go out or just are too lazy, but in shit weather, yeah, you deserve it, man.
Oh yeah, no, I felt sort of bad for the poor guy that we were like getting food from. I was like, I'm sorry, man.
Also, did you see that there's like a multi-car pileup like right out on Johansson, like right before we started playing?
There's always a multi-car pileup with Johansson when the weather gets bad.
Yeah, people are really pretty reckless on Johansson this time of the year, which I feel like is
Well, like,
not
right.
the smartest choice.
And it always happens in the same area without knowing anything about this one. Did it happen around the Danby light?
Well, I don't know what that means.
There's the intersection of Johansson and Danby where the Subaru dealership is?
No, this one was at the
it was between College and Pegger, because that's where the drag race is. Because if you're heading east at the intersection between College and Johansson, there's a red light, so that if you're heading east, you can just let the red light be the green flag, and first one to make it to the Subaru dealership wins. It keeps us up at night because we live under that bridge.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of sirens and I didn't know what was going on, and then Adam was like, "Yeah, there was a big pile up." It's like, "Oh yeah, well, that'll do it."
Nick, get back on the table. Mash that F5 key.
It's sad, of course. I never like it when people get hurt.
Speaking of people getting hurt.
Even when it's like, wow, you guys got hurt because you were kind of dumb.
Okay, you have knocked out the druid and secured him. The westerly bridge leads to an area that has now that you're off of the floor or the forest ground level, you can see that the structure attached to the tree on this corner has these tall windows, but you can't make anything out on the inside of them because the windows are on the inside covered with greenery and vines and all kinds of creeping tendrils. It very much instills upon you that is a greenhouse or some kind of verdant area inside beyond the door. The northeast door has no such features. It just appears to be gnome structure around the tree.
Well, here we are, guys. Thoughts?
Plants.
Pick a direction.
Well, yeah, that's hard to argue with. There's definitely plants.
Let's go this way.
We're going east.
All right, go east, young men.
Do we want to take a second and get Lycaena healed up?
Yeah, let's take a second.
But yeah, I could use some healing.
Khali?
Khali, do you want to take a hand at that, or?
Let's hope I don't kill you.
You're not going to kill her at that amount.
It's very unlikely that you kill her.
I've already rolled a critic. I've already rolled a
like that.
Let me.
You still. You did get a second hero point, so.
Lycaena is currently wondering about the wisdom of these particular traveling companions.
No, I promise I know what I'm doing, and then she's like keeps making crafting checks to fix your body.
Okay.
There we go. I didn't kill you that time. This is the second time I've rolled a 1 on you.
Success by 0.
Yeah.
So that's probably not going to prompt. So let me roll 2d8 for you manually.
Oh yeah, it didn't prompt me, no.
If you want to heal 10 hit points.
I will absolutely take 10 hit points. Thank you very much.
I didn't want to do that, no.
As you approach the door, you hear occasional smashing or breaking noises coming from it. They are not subtle. And then you hear high-pitched, I hate to use the word demonic because you know that's probably not accurate, but jeering and snickering every time some loud crash happens.
I think we found the gnomes.
Are they evil gnomes?
Oh,
As far as I'm aware, gnomes are not generally malicious.
Jeering and snickering are generally negative terms.
I'm very much explicitly thinking of the sound effect from Crash Bandicoot 2 when you fight the crazy guy, but I can't remember what his name is or how to find that sound because it's a very common stock sound effect. I could have, if I were prepared, I could have just put it in here.
I'm gonna say with confidence that I don't know that.
You've heard it.
I believe you.
You've definitely heard it before. It's the like.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the sound we're hearing. Roger. Well.
Oh, hold on. I'm not full health yet. Let me just change that real quick.
You gonna attack someone?
No, I'm just gonna push this button a bunch.
Fair enough.
So we open the door and maybe murder whatever's on the other side.
Yeah, that's what this level of
I
we're
do
at
love
here.
opening the door. You can open the door. Nothing will prevent you from opening it. And this appears to be some sort of a workshop or craft room. And you can tell by the floor it is in great condition.
Except there's crazy noises.
Several wall shelves have been knocked over. The place is piled with detritus and debris. Lots of half-finished carvings and like wooden mechanisms and gears that very much scream a gnome made this are in various states of repair as well as various states of destruction. There are no obvious signs of what made the snickering or malicious noises. And when you open the door, the crashing seems to abate, and whatever creatures are in here may have begun hiding.
Huh. Who's good at detecting things that are hiding?
I have a perception.
Who's good at eyes?
We all have a perception.
I take the seek action really quick.
Okay.
And kind of see what I can see.
From where you are, there are...
It's supposed to be a secret check. There's a macro for this.
There's a macro for this.
Yeah. That's better.
You can see no sign of creatures, or at least tangible creatures, but you start to think that maybe the laughing and jeering sounds that you came from might be from incorporeal shadows themselves.
Cool.
Oh, that's not good.
Let's go.
Well, mention the shadows. Put my hand on my cold iron. I guess I kind of wait for Kirrik to step in, because I don't really know what else we can do at this point.
Oh
God, he said, we're fucked. Unless somebody else wants to, like, try to get into a spot till the weekend.
Khali will happily walk in.
I might as well roll this as well since I'm here.
A secret sneak. Man, you don't believe in that macro toolbar, do you?
sneak.
Oh. I mean, you roll perception.
Yeah. I'm not secret sneaking. They're secret sneaking.
Hmm. Kirrik, you do manage to see a creature up in the rafters. It is a tiny humanoid-looking thing. Here's a picture of it.
What the fuck
God.
is that?
It's
I
kind
don't
of
think
cute.
that's a gnome.
It is just kind of crouching up in the near the ceiling, in like rafters or pieces of bookshelf or bookcase that hasn't broken, clearly trying to hide and scrutinizing you guys.
Oh, what? Scrutinizing? What an asshole. Who is he to scrutinize me?
Someone trying to figure out like what our
Only God
intents
can
were.
scrutinize me.
I thought you were explicitly against that.
That'll be the last
Yeah.
thing he does.
They're real. They can scrutinize me. They'll just die for it.
You can't just go around killing everybody to scrutinize you.
Sure, you're
I
wrong.
mean, I appreciate the logical consistency, but all right. So
I will step forward. And I'm gonna watch the guy. The thing. The dude.
When you step there, you know you got your eyes on that guy over there. Another little creature will crawl out from under a table that was hiding on the left-hand side of the room, and shout at you. He's also pretty cool looking.
Ooh,
Huh.
It is cool
I
looking.
like that one.
That reminds me of fucking Bisharp.
Yeah, he's a Pokemon. Kingambit.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
He crawls out from under the table and he kind of does this like resigned little huff, and it's just like, what's your problem?
It's your fucking problem.
Hey, this room's my problem.
What's wrong with the room? Why is it a problem?
Ain't smashed.
Fair enough. Hey, can we pass through here without getting bothered? We just want to get to the other side over there.
Over there. It depends. How funny are you?
Kirik's gonna look at something in the room that's flammable and then use his deviant power.
Oh snap! They gotta make a flat check. You barely succeeded.
I did.
That guy giggles and is like, "Oh, I'm gonna be taking that."
What?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. And he starts to head your way, and he's like not grimacing. He's gripping his hammer, and he says, "Yeah, I'm gonna knock that right out of you, because that's cool. I can. I'm whatever that was. I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna make it mine."
Yeah, no. That's mine. You don't get to have it.
Don't misunderstand us. If you attack us, you will die.
You can't kill me.
Let's go start walking through some elf gates if you want one.
Elf gate? Elves don't know nothing about power.
Excuse me?
Yeah, excuse you. Come over here and I'll fix your spine up. Give you some backbone.
Give you some backbone.
Let's find out if you have a backbone.
Oh, snap. All right, them's fighting words.
You can't just come starting a fight with us. We just want to be over there.
Well, come and take it. But I'm getting that firepower.
What? No, I can do it too. I look at something that people generally see as a light source,
Yeah, there's plenty of things that could become flammable in this chaos.
It's not just flammable. It has to be. It has to be something. Has to be a light source. That's currently not lit.
I think this being a craft room, might have candles and things.
Okay. I use my illuminate cantrip to light a whole bunch of things on fire. To light like anything people would see as a light source on fire. See?
Ooh.
I can light things up too.
Okay, yeah, 2-for-1 deal. All right, hand it over.
Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but we can do things that you cannot. What makes you think that you can beat us?
I'm not going to beat you. I'm just going to take the powers out of you. And then I'll
Sorry,
beat you with your own powers. And what's this about not meaning to be rude? That's no way to live. And then you hear some snickering up above. It's weirdly echoing.
I like these creatures.
Might be killing these creatures.
I feel like this all could have been solved initially with firebomb.
I mean, probably. Hey, Khali, you seem to be vibing these people. Do you know any jokes that they'd like?
Not. Probably not, no. Most of my humor comes from situation.
Yeah, can I take a moment to recall knowledge wherever the fuck the thing with the hammer was?
Sure. Let me move him closer into the room so you can actually see him as well.
So I can push the target button?
Yeah.
Why is my recall knowledge showing a -1? I definitely don't have a -1 to recall knowledge.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. My intelligence is 4, and recall knowledge is generally intelligence or wisdom.
These are a type of fae in the gremlin family.
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Called a Vexgit.
And what can they do exactly?
Well, contextually, let's see here. New recall knowledge, you can ask me a specific question, but I will tell you that they specialize in disassembling things in a supernatural manner.
Cool.
And the threat of, oh hey, I'm gonna take that power, might be something that Fae can do.
Why don't we what's stopping us from just blasting this guy?
I don't like resorting to violence unless we can kind of avoid it.
You literally threatened your spine.
And I threatened his spine.
So we've already agreed on violence.
We'll say, are you going to let us pass or not?
Listen, lady, I don't think we speak the same language.
I don't think he intends on letting us go.
I asked him if you want this power.
Yes. Lycaena just said it's a yes or no question.
Okay, I guess Kirrik gets to start fights.
You gonna blast him?
I give him the power.
All right. He you see all of his many eyes light up big, and he's and then he starts uttering this weird insectile chittering noise that will prompt for let's become combatants.
Is that a spell, or is that just what he does when he gets excited?
He's just really excited.
We sure did fight things.
Oh.
Gotta fix this. Participant.
Why can I roll initiative for this Viper? Did I kill it so hard it's mine now?
Yeah, you own it.
Huh.
Wow, I am rolling a lot of ones today.
Lycaena.
I'm on it. 1 second.
Give me a second.
Crunch.
Crunch. All right. So the first thing to activate is the weird chittering insect thing, the gremlin, who just kind of casually hangs back. You can tell that he is ready to do something, but as giving you the floor out of a sign of overwhelming confidence, I guess. And then he will end his turn. And Kirrik's up.
You read through okay, so as it's only 1d6. I'm not gonna open up. Yeah, fuck this guy.
All right, he's gonna use his reaction. With weird supernatural gremlin strength or speed, this insectile hand reaches up and tries to lay a hand. So this is an attack roll. That didn't do anything. Did 16 hit?
No.
It's very clear that he wasn't reaching for you. He was reaching for your sword.
Fuck off.
And when he misses, there's like a uh-oh. And you can continue your turn. Well, uh-oh. Big uh-oh.
Oh no!
Big uh-oh.
You dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Well, that just happened.
I'm gonna look up the other one, and what's he doing?
So he was prepared. So he was actually delaying. It looks like he's prepared to swoop down and do some like aerial support, something, because he can clearly fly. He's got like flying squirrel flaps. But this guy's plan, this whole plan of getting you to come in, weapons blazing, extremely backfired because he missed by 1.
I throw a flat check when you use that, right?
You do, and when you first, well, yeah. I mean, you already rolled it and got a 5.
That's true. Yeah. That's my turn. As I try to blast this guy and miss.
All right. Anyone else?
Yeah, that guy up there. He's still gonna try and do something. He's gonna. So he's flying. He's 10 foot up, and he's more or less staying at that height. And he alights on a piece of detritus or the wall or something. And then he he starts to like cough and spew and sputter, and a line of vomit is produced out of him. It's gonna draw a line like so.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's gonna call for a fortitude save from the two of you.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Make fort saves and then lose forever. Any critical failures?
I rolled a 7, so probably.
That's not a critical failure.
Ooh.
All right, what do you expect to happen? You're sickened. And then that was only a single action for him to do that. And then he's gonna fly away. What's his speed? All right, and Lycaena's turn. Kill the template.
So where is this thing?
You flew around the corner. He's on the other side of that pillar in the middle of the room.
Well, at least I'll come into the room first and foremost, I suppose.
Man, you just murked that guy. I didn't get to use his clacking exoskeleton or speedy sabotage abilities.
All my homies hate exoskeletons.
The really important question is, does he have a backbone? Signs point to no.
Well, I'll move up next to Kirrik and raise my shield.
Right, Teriani, you're covered in Fey gremlin barf.
I am going to attempt to vomit. Or, like, ratchet off of me. This is awful. A horrible, horrible experience.
All right, here's you a button. Success.
Okay. Is he in line of sight? No, I don't see him.
He is not.
Okay, well, he probably can't do that a bunch of times. So I'm going to go down here and... Oh, there he is. He's flying, right?
He can fly. He's currently
He's like perched.
Yeah, he's perched up on something overhead. He's trying to make. He can't go more than 10 feet high because he's just kind of abutting the roof.
Do
the ceiling?
either of the two of you have a way to reach him?
The fire, the I-beam bolts.
Yeah, you have beams? Okay.
And beam bolts.
Okay, so I will... Hold on. I should probably get rid of that second, because that was a success. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give you the Nudge Fate. And I'm going to also give you AC with my familiar. That'll suck. So 1 action retch, 1 action move, 1 action bullshit. So have your bullshit.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to actually do this myself.
Oh, that's fine. He's over there. He's over there. It's fine. It's fine.
This is fine. This one was going to swipe down, come and swoop in at Kirrik, but Lycaena got in the way.
I need to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, so it is instead going to come down. Is going to move here. It is going to try and puke more putrid vomit on the two of you. 30-foot line, imagine. So I need a fort save from Lycaena and Kirrik. Hey, you're still second. No change.
Damn.
But what about Lycaena? Success. Its last action will be to throw a rock at Lycaena. Two damage. Good turn, guy. Khali. Rather than appearing to be afraid because you just exploded that guy, they think it's the funniest shit in the world.
I'll move into the room proper.
All right, cool. I forgot to turn my automation on. That's why it didn't work. Khali, when you step into that square you're currently in, you trigger a tripwire or something. You're not sure because you're not paying enough attention. And you need to beat that acrobatics check.
I almost rolled a 1 again. I was about to cry.
The square is filled with sharp bits of jagged metal all over the floor, but you manage to find footing without piercing your exposed cat toes.
Not my toes.
I don't want to, ruin the beans.
Keep standing here, or am I gonna have to deal with this again?
You can continue to stand there, but it's when you enter the square is when the
it's
problem
when I
is
enter.
checked.
Okay, cool. So, Khali gonna shoot.
Okay. Didn't miss anything?
Ollie set off a caltrops trap.
Oh, cool.
Neat.
That's a miss.
It's always a miss. I have one more action. Shoot it again. That like dropped. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Kirrik.
They're both in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know better than to get down there and to touch time.
Oh.
I like this song.
Yeah.
Let's shift to my Warren icon, which is an action. And then I'm going to force him to embrace destiny.
I don't want to embrace destiny.
I don't know Destiny that well.
Destiny's embracing me.
He moves here.
He is tiny, so he can occupy squares with your allies.
Yeah, but I don't know how that works for like attacking. So
Well, just target him. You can
Oh,
hit
well.
Z, hit the Z key to cycle through what tokens on top.
All it does is he can actively take cover with the ally if he wishes. Because he's tiny.
Yeah, but you're not an
Yourself.
ally. He can't use you as cover.
Yes, he can. That's how being tiny works. Is when you're in another square, you can use the enemy as cover.
That was a specific feat.
No, it's not. It's just something tiny creatures can do. If I recall correctly, because I played one for a while.
Well, he's not going to have any turns to do that.
I'm not gonna do that much damage.
But it takes an action, so it's not just something you do.
Hey, something survived a hit.
My reputation is ruined. That's it.
I mean, he's Fae, so you can't really understand them.
That's fair enough. They are alien and otherworldly, sort of by.
All right. Something you do see is that their movement speed is not great. I'm going to change his speed because he's flying, not walking. So, there. Still doing 3. Oh, because I changed the wrong one. Wrecked. All right, so he will swoop to here, see what's going on. Throw a rock at Kirrik. Pow! He hit you in the side of the head.
Damn. Use rock.
And he'll giggle because he hit you in the head with a rock, and throw another one. That's no. He uses rock. Right. Lycaena, this thing is in your square, and this close to it, it is incredibly smelly and gross.
God, I hate it.
And
Dirty.
it's Kirrik's fault.
Yeah, about that. It's in my square. Can I target it?
Yeah. You may have to target it up for the initiative tracker. Because I don't think you can Z your own token out of the way.
Can I target it? I don't know if I can target it. How do you target something off the initiative tracker?
Do you have it open?
Yeah.
There's a little icon that says...
Oh, I see it. I just did. Okay.
Step on him.
Yeah, basically. And then I will step away from him.
Teriani.
That guy up there. I'm gonna throw some needle darts at him
Oh no.
with cold iron.
Cold iron, my one weakness. Can't let you hit me with that.
Ah! Every single needle darts I've thrown today have rolled like, I think my highest is 7. And needle darts just aren't the way for me today. Now the Kirrik's hopefully gonna blast that guy up there. So, which one has already used the line?
Both of them have used their lines.
Okay. Gonna... Oh, hey, I can understand him.
One of you...
He wants that rock. That's fucking bad. My rock. Put back in the face, hold still, and I'll give you the rock. And I'll also... I'll nudge Fate Kirrik again, which doesn't change much, but it does allow me to familiar balance Lycaena again. So that should refresh the duration on that. And that's all my actions.
Last one.
Alright, this is the guy that got scooped in. He is afraid and terrified, so he is going to climb, take to the air, bouncing off whatever debris and detritus he can get to get back up near the ceiling. And then he'll throw a rock at Kirrik. Critically miss with it.
Damn.
And attempt to flee. And it's Khali's turn.
Khali's gonna continue shooting the things that are throwing rocks.
They did start it.
I am really really bad at rolling today. Again.
We are first level characters, guys.
I think the highest I've rolled today was like an 8.
Yeah,
We've
no
got-
rolls happen.
We got dice
You have
stats.
the tracker.
We got the tracker. Third thing.
Well, I might as well miss again.
Oh my god.
What?
Sarah, you got a problem.
What? What's the tracker?
You have the most rolled ones with 7.
Yeah, I've
There have
told you
been
I've rolled a
13
ton
nat
of
ones in this
today.
game, and 7 of them have been you.
I know. I told you I've been rolling really bad today. So let's roll another really bad roll and keep this streak going.
It's this entire, like, it's all of our games together, not just this session.
Oh, still.
If you can hit that many ones, you can hit that many 20s. But not today.
Says you.
That would have hit on a, on your first attack. All right, Kirrik.
It actually takes a really long time for d20s to even out, for dice to even out, like, in terms of
Which
when the 20s rolled. Like, it takes in the order of thousands for it to eventually.
does this
level
have
out.
like infinite range?
No, 15 feet.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm targeting the one that's like 10 feet away and
Yeah.
probably.
The question came up. I was like, oh, well, let me see which one you're targeting. Wait a minute. It doesn't say how long it takes. Can you pull somebody off of the moon to you?
Yeah, it's within the emanation of my bangles. So if they're within, nice.
All right. I'll put him here. Just.
Then I will. That's one action. Yeah, shift to weapon.
I feel like you're playing a League of Legends character, and the rest of us are all playing Pathfinders.
Kind of what it feels like.
I mean, we were the ones that okayed this.
Hey, wait, Dutch Fate. You
Dutch
did
Fate?
not crit
Oh.
by 1.
Oh, well, there you go. Just double that.
Nudge
And-
Fate does not turn a hit into a crit. It only turns a miss into a hit.
Well, the sickened is what got you.
Damn.
Anyway,
That's turn.
yep. Hit.
Dude, what's funny too is I purposely designed this to be like primarily defensive.
Like staying power.
Yeah.
I can tell that.
All right, Lycaena.
There is no better way to extend your life than killing the enemy, apparently.
Well, I can see how a offensively skewed fucking exemplar can do a lot of bullshit.
We're gonna need it one day.
Um,
I mean, eventually I get to stop pumping the brakes on intentionally trying to ruin you guys' lives.
No, I the only danger really on a like technical level is if we end up in a situation where one character so far outpasses everybody else, because then you potentially run in a situation where it's hard for the GM to balance the combat.
Well,
But in my mind, that's a different issue then.
Cool, we did a thing.
we did a thing.
We killed things all the way to death.
Oh my god, we're 40 XP off from level 2.
Isn't that annoying?
Gotta go find something to
I
murder.
I can kick a squirrel. Like,
I'm gonna go back and murder that fucking druid that we can't.
You got experience for killing them.
yeah, we've already gotten experience for beating the druid we have tied up and the druid we left at the camp, so we're not going to get experience on him twice.
You're overcoming challenges, and you're at bonus experience. Remember, we started with like 500 extra,
Yeah, but I want more.
but more.
Yeah. It's,
So this room is clearly been torn apart by these gremlins. You, Teriani, with your recall knowledge, you know that gremlins love taking things apart and destroying stuff.
it's true.
And so, left to their own devices, they have just ruined this gnomish workshop.
I'm a little sad about it.
Casually
Just a little
perusing the area, you will come across several salvageable pieces of work, which are in that treasure box.
Cool. As soon as she can, Lycaena casts prestidigitation on herself to clean the vomit off her body.
I need a favor.
Hey.
Yes.
Could you please use that very same magic to clean the vomit off me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
And,
Oh, yeah.
and people might notice that, like, she's actually very a fastidious person, and so, like, she does not look happy when that happened. Like, she's very stoic normally, but that got her. She was like, I don't like this.
Kirrik just keeps it.
Yeah, she does not appreciate.
Kirrik is gonna retch and get rid of this sickened. Is there a failure condition, or can we just call it off?
No, it'll go away. Eventually, you'll hit.
I wanna see how long it takes.
You'll hit a DC 16 Fortitude save.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's 5 o'clock, so. And it seems like we're at a pretty good stopping point.
Yeah,
No, we're not. We need 40 XP. We need to run the next encounter.
I mean, we're.
I mean, either way, I'll be able to level up pretty much immediately when we hit it, even if we stop here.
Have your level 2s ready. We are committed to. Are we supposed to stop at 5 or 6?
We started at 1, so if we're playing for 4 hours.
Oh
we'd
yeah,
stop
you're
at
right.
5.
Okay.
But I'm perfectly okay with holding off. Like, I can't make dinner right now anyway. Justin,
We've got a date tonight, which is not definitely the reason we didn't move to the game earlier, but because it's a better time for all of us anyway.
All right. Well, enjoy your day.
Yeah, we're laying siege to this. I would say druidic stronghold, but clearly they're squatting.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe there's like a horrible gnome druid who's the mastermind.
I'm not sure if the idea of a druidic stronghold necessarily makes sense.
Why not?
Well, the whole point is these guys are like going off the reservation, right? So
they are clearly more antagonistic. They're on the more antagonistic end of druidism. Also, if anybody wanted to sweep up and collect these caltrops, that's a resource you could have. Because they didn't deal any damage, they are recoverable.
Mm.
Cool.
And there was 2 things on that chest, and I just put them in the party inventory. It was like a magnifying glass with a bunch of money, and then artisan tools. Yeah.
Things can't stay there.
Yeah, but it's better than leaving them in an icon that we might forget about and walk away.
I'll take magnifying glass. I'll use it to look at things closely. The artisan sewers would probably go to Khali, though.
The artisan.
Okay.
We should give the tools that can craft things to the person who can craft things.
Yeah, these are clearly like woodworking tools, but they can be.
A knife's a knife.
Yeah, a knife's a knife. There's a certain amount of Venn diagram that all crafting tools have.
I have 4 separate toolkits with me now.
It's what you get for being a crafter.
You're good. That's the thing you're good at.
You need lots of tools to make things.
Definitely not throwing rocks at gremlins. Nope.
Hey, it was funny. All rocks are funny.
Hey, a good sesh will be level 2 next time.
Cool.
Next time.
I
don't even know if my level 2 is all that big.
Then we're gonna take a 2-week break.
I think I just take Sentinel feet.
Why?
I don't think we're playing next. Are we even playing next weekend, honey? Do the
No,
math.
I think your 2-week break starts this week.
Oh, we're on our 2-week break.
Yeah. Because we leave on
Saturday.
the 10th.
Well,
Plenty of time to have level 2 ready, I guess.
I'm gonna forget about my level 2 by the time we get back.
It's a week, guys.
I don't know if I can handle this. I'm not emotionally prepared.
I have complete faith in you.
level 2 bad.
I don't know. I am basically doubling my health pool, so I guess that's nice.
That's true for everybody, yeah. Lycaena gets a feat.
I also get a feat. We get a skill feat and a class feat. I'll be taking multilingual, and I'm considering conceal spell.
Lingual?
Multilingual.
Well,
I'm probably
that was
throwing
fun,
my
guys.
class sheet to fucking Sentinel. Alright, go have fun.
Bye, kids.
Go have fun being married.
Yeah, we're gonna freeze to death.
We do like
Nice.
being married.
Where are you guys gonna go on a day that you're gonna freeze to death?
I'm gonna freeze to death.
Well, I mean, anywhere
more
we
than
go
you are
could
right now.
potentially lead to freezing to death.
I have to say, like, in this current weather, the answer to that question seems like it's yes.
Outside, on your
We
porch.
could go to the mailbox and freeze to death.
Yeah.
And I guess are in Fairbank, so any more alcohol involved makes you significantly more likely to freeze to death.
You'll roll now.
Good talk.
Yep. Don't get drunk and freeze to death. Bye.
Bye.
We won't.